run, there's a zombie.
I could really go for a
Everyone look
hot
away,
I'll
it's
give
an
you
dog.
one.
Enderman.
I'll give you one emerald if you give me 64 hot dogs.
Oh, hey, fellow villagers. Hey, villagers, look, it's Jack Black.
And then you hear Jack Black all like in the background, like, "Ow!"
I can't believe is Jack Black actually going to be Steve?
I don't know if that was a joke or not.
I
It
feel
would
like
be hilarious,
he'd
though.
be great, but I feel like because apparently Jason Momoa's in it. I feel like he's
Oh
gonna
my
be
god,
Steve.
really?
Yeah.
I feel, dude, I'd love fucking Jason Momoa. You'd be like,
I want
"Hey,
to see
Alex."
Jason Momoa
Alex.
play the Ender Dragon or the Witcher. Not the Witcher.
What's up, bitch?
The Witcher just in the fucking Minecraft, and just the
Wither.
fucking
Wither.
Geralt is there. Just fucking.
It was the Wither. That's what it was.
Yeah, but
No,
then we got
oh my god,
you walk into a village
Wither,
and it's,
Wither Jennifer Wither Jennifer Coolidge, the three heads. Oh, you can craft a beacon
Jason
out of
Momoa,
me.
Emma Myers, Daniel Brooks, and Matt Berry. Wait, Matt Berry?
Yeah,
From
I thought he was gonna be Steve. He seems like
Barry
he's gonna be
Allen?
Steve. Yeah. Yes.
Matt
Yes.
Berry from What We Do in the Shadows. This
Run,
guy's hilarious.
Steve.
Oh my god.
Run.
Did y'all know the new SpongeBob movie got leaked?
There's another
Wait,
SpongeBob
There's
movie.
another one.
Apparently.
What there is only one SpongeBob movie, and it's
Yeah.
it's the original.
that-
It's the one with
the first
what's
That was
his name?
the one that was supposed to be the
Bald.
canon ending.
Bald.
Oh, that was supposed to be it was supposed to end after that. It was supposed to end after the guy died. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Max, do you know? Okay, I said this before, but I gotta say it to you. Have you listened to the song? Have you listened to the new Has Been Hotel music?
I've heard one of the songs.
Was it
Oh,
Loser
yeah.
Baby?
Yeah.
Okay, is because Brendan and I were talking about this earlier, and I want to get your opinion on this. When Angel Dust starts singing,
Oh my god.
like,
It sucks.
Uh,
Sorry. Go ahead.
do you feel that way? Do you feel that way?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
okay, because I just feel a little bit like from the beginning of the singing, where it was like talking, singing. It's like, okay, yeah, it's pretty cool, but then it's like, yeah, you know, he talks like, and then he talks. I'm like, ah. I'm like,
yeah, I don't
It feels so jarring. It just feels jarring. It feels
don't
jarring. That's
like
the word for it.
any of the new voices because they don't fit.
Really?
They're not
Really?
I love that they got that big voice for Husk, but I think it's terrible. I think it does not fit.
Yeah,
I liked the
I
original
like the
voice.
Husker. Yeah, Husker is really great. Honestly, I could see it as Husker. I just think like I've seen too much of the pilot that like
Yeah.
I've gotten used to the old voice. So
And I
I
don't-
can get behind the new Husker voice.
I
but,
don't I don't know. Side note,
Yeah,
I do want to ask before we start that if we go late, that we please do not go any later than 12 because I have to get up early tomorrow.
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 Oh,
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
tomorrow.
I could really go for a good night's rest.
I can really go for a stubby right now.
And my hot dog bad.
Hot dog.
Oh, that's interesting.
What the fuck?
There's a new compendium like thing on like the D&D thing, World 20.
Yeah, but it's the stupid like D&D Beyond shit where it doesn't show all the stuff.
Oh, so like is reference stuff, not like any like automatic like note thing, right?
No, yeah, it's like it has feats and stuff in there,
Feet.
but it only has grappler.
Yeah, that's
Grapple.
so fucking. Well, why? Why?
Because in
is that-
D&D Beyond, technically you got to pay for the books to get the knowledge.
That's so fucking. You gotta.
All right, guys. The only thing
Look,
we're gonna
girls go
do
to
in
college
this
to
D&D
get more
session is to
knowledge.
grapple everything.
No, that's not.
So
Yeah, Brendan. Hey, Brendan. Brendan, how do I calculate how far I go with a standing long jump? Hmm?
It's 10. just ended 10.
10.
And you were saying,
Um,
Max?
So I'm making quesadillas right now, but because we've been saying hot dogs so much, I wanted to turn to Skylar and ask, how are the hot dogs doing?
Do it, please do
How are
it.
the
In
hot
the Jennifer Coolidge
dogs?
voice.
Hey, how are
Max,
the
talk it-
hot dogs doing?
Max, Max, why are you making a whole case of them? Don't you only need like one or two?
I will shoot myself. Finley pulls out a gun and shoots Saldo in the face.
That's one.
One hit point.
One hit
right.
point.
All right.
One of my hit points at this point.
All right. Ardrock, are you ready?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Just fucking
That's-
started fucking taking.
It's my job.
I know. I was expecting more of a reaction out of you being like, hey!
Honestly, I didn't know what to say. I was like, hey, wait a minute. Because I in my mind, I was like, yeah, Ardrock, are you ready?
I'm you, Brendan. Wait a minute.
I'm Brendan.
Actually, technically, it means nothing because the music hadn't
Wait a
started yet.
minute.
Oh,
Hot
wait.
dog.
Hot dog. Actually, no, wait. Max has to start streaming.
I've
Damn it,
been
Max.
streaming for a good
Shit!
6 minutes.
I could really
Since
go
we
for a hot
started the
dog
hot
right
dog
now.
thing.
And you named it. I could really go for a hot dog right now. Also, Max, damn it, like if my mouth wasn't full of chips, I would have said that same exact joke.
Your
What?
mouth wasn't full of hot dogs.
They're like,
Hot dog.
wait a minute, hot dog.
Hot dog. Ah.
Well, while you're all doing that, just give me a second.
we're gonna do this entire D&D session in Jennifer Coolidge voices.
Please, I would beg you not to.
This is officially the
I thought
Jennifer
you were gonna
Coolidge
say,
D&D
please
stream.
do it.
No, if I could have any wish in life, it would be
Roll a
not that.
d20 for a
How-
hot dog.
How much are you going to beg, Brendan?
Oh
Don't. We're on stream.
no, I want to hear Brendan beg.
I will not start this session. I will leave.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right
Okay.
then. All right then. All right then. So we move to the city of Drakenheim. Just
God
fucking stay-
damn. Wasted
would.
no time.
Now on, since this is the official Jennifer Coolidge stream, all of our characters and Brendan
Oh, roll
must
for
speak
hot
in
dog.
Jennifer Coolidge.
You know what? I'm making a character with that voice now in this session.
Hell
Oh my
yeah.
god.
That's no. That's what the queen sounds like.
Yep. No, I'm going to choose a character at random to have that voice.
It's gonna
We'll
be
roll for-
a super dramatic scene too, and then we're just gonna hear hot
Ah.
dog.
Hot dog.
Bramble.
We're good.
Oh, no.
One of our teammates is
my
gonna die,
love.
and like they're gonna in their dying voice is gonna be, please, I need a hot dog before I die.
So glad. So
I'm gonna
glad
ban the
we did
word
this.
hot dog from this session.
Hot
So
dog.
glad that we cleared up all of Ava's trauma last session, because now that we won't have anything about her mother being Jennifer Coolidge.
Mm.
You're as beautiful as Dad. I lost you.
Ah.
Oh, you're as beautiful. You're as
Did that just get you? Really, man? He's
Damn,
dead. He's
damn.
dead.
I'm looking.
I've never heard Nick laugh like that.
Here's I. Can this be clipped?
Marco.
You're as beautiful. You're as beautiful as I lost you, my hot dog.
My
my
hot
little-
dog.
My little hot dog.
Ah,
I
you
care not
beautiful
for your
hot dog. So I do
Alright.
really want to emphasize, I'm not saying that I want to go to 12, but 12
Ah.
is the absolute latest I will go.
No.
All right, we'll end it at 11:59.
I will shit myself.
Don't you do that all the time?
Finley,
Yes.
are you ready?
I'm always
I'm
ready,
ready.
Daddy.
I'd care enough for your poetry.
I'm ready for the hot dog.
I'm losing my motivation for this.
I have no use for rings of gold. I care not for your poetry. I only want
I'm
your
gonna get
hot
some water.
dog.
I like how you specified that we should not go later than 12, but then we immediately like get into a tangent of hot dog.
Brett is getting water. I'll be right back.
I think my hot dogs are ready.
Oh, meet my hot dog.
Just want to remind everyone, you are dealing with experimented children and people, and a crisis amongst all else. You know, you gotta save one of your friends, your little hot dogs.
Hot dog.
This session is botched. Ardoc, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm all good, ready.
Saul ready? Saul's not even fucking here.
This feels look. This just turns into a Friday Night Funkin' mod. Does anyone remember that?
I remember
my
that. Actually,
Guys.
I listen to Friday Night Funkin' Mod soundtrack all the time.
Guys, I have to show you this. I was fucking okay. So I stepped away to like, I stepped away as Brendan was getting his water, and I was tying my hair up and getting water myself. And I was like, oh, my hot dog, and I fucking broke my fucking hair tie as
You
I
deserve
said that shit. I was like, the hot dog was too much. I was like, oh, my hot dog.
It seems my feelings right now have finally been heard by your hair tie.
Karma, it was karma.
All right, Saldo, you ready?
Yes.
All right.
I'm locking in. No more jokes.
Well, no. Last time. Last time on last time on the Aces.
Yay!
It was mostly an RP episode. You guys just went over information. You know, you went through someone's diary. Found out, said someone met, you know, Finley's parent.
Yeah.
Also, Oban used to be in an adventuring party called the Selfish Heroes. Also, they traveled with Jackal Cedric Black, you know, one of the strongest devil hunters in all of existence.
Mhm.
And also, apparently, Adeline was a child in their party. Oh, and then, you know, they're terrorists.
Our terrorists.
The terrorists. Just some people, you know.
You know, they participated in, you know, terrorism.
Terrorism. And by the standard of the hard end.
Now you're going.
Owl attack, which also was equated to their terrorism. Actually, I'm gonna continue, but there's something that one of you would know now, like you would have seen.
Gasp.
You all. Oh, I'm already getting the liar lit under my ass. You all had taken a rest, went back. You all saw.
Brendan, you're really cutting out for me.
Here, let me.
Brendan?
Move my. Hello?
Oh, there you are.
Hello.
I moved my mic close.
Okay, check 1 2.
Ace for the rebellion, and
Oh, Brendan, hold
You
on.
gotta repeat that.
Why am I
Yeah,
cutting
like
out?
yeah, like we're waiting for you to say something like you're clear, and then you just said ace and
Hello?
There you are.
hello. Like
What is
try
it?
disconnecting and reconnecting. How's it going, guys?
Before? Hello?
Okay,
Hello,
we're
Brendan.
clear.
Yeah, I think we're clear.
Okay,
All right.
let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Okay, you guys had went back to the rebellion, and you had saw
Brendan?
into what?
No,
I'm
don't,
kidding,
fool-
I'm
don't mess
kidding, I'm
around with
kidding.
him
Keep
like
going.
that.
Oh my
Keep
god!
going,
I
keep
was, I
going.
was actually about to punch this mic.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I will throw hands with this.
Oh,
fucking mic. I will,
keep talking. Keep talking.
I am talk. I was talking.
No! Say the thing.
Talk more.
Fucking let me then. You all went back. You saw Pide's crystal. Just more trauma, but you also learned apparently Moss might also be an experiment. However, Moss doesn't have an EX on them. You have all seen Moss Moss wears very little clothing, so unless it's on something where clothes would be, there's no way Moss is just hiding it.
Yeah.
And also, you guys have there's been bathhouse for you guys to clean and stuff. You've seen Moss naked. Moss has no shame with being naked. What do you mean, ew? Ardorak, you only wear pants.
Yeah.
And a
Calm down,
cloak.
nipple. Calm down, nipple boy.
Yeah, calm down.
Nipple
Calm
boy.
down. Calm down, bull boy. You all saw that Pied used to be a normal cat. Pied was experimented on, and you saw the first moments of seeing an awakened creature, abnormally awakened, where Pied didn't know how to process emotions.
Mm.
Pied was just
Yeah.
kind of is this what being okay is? I don't understand. Him learning how to put on clothes, walking on 2 legs, and just being I don't understand what this feeling is. Then, after you see all that, you gave the prince to them.
You cut
Brendan.
out again, Brendan.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Brendan? I'm sure he can hear us.
yeah.
It's just that.
Brendan.
Oh, there. I don't know
Brendan?
if you're talking, man. Your thing's
No,
Oh, there we go.
I figured
Oh,
it
there you
out. It's my internet. I realized what it is.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, my internet shut down. But I'm
that's-
back.
That's fun.
Yeah,
That's me with my computer almost every day.
that's what happened with my mic before. My internet was cutting in and out. So that might be a fucking fun thing. Yay, hot dogs. You all had what was the last thing you heard?
Hide. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
Awakened.
awakened pied.
Okay. Good. Then it wasn't that long. You all, the Relian did not seem surprised by this reaction from Pied, or you talking about literally Dazzle ripping off her own skin.
That was fucked up.
Stay in the box. No. Stay in the box. No. Get out of my skin.
Heard. In fact,
Yeah.
honestly, the Rebellion probably would have told you it's honestly, yeah, no. Bramble's a very serious person when it comes to this. he would have told you all, like, yeah, that doesn't surprise us. You should see what happened to the people who actually successfully took their lives.
Mm.
Oh.
So yeah, you
Sugurawa.
Zurawa. You
Skibidi
Skibidi bop.
bop. I don't
Oh my god.
Ski ba ding. Ba ba.
Yeah, Max. So like the mic, like, did you do that on purpose? Like the mic cut out.
Yeah,
before you
yeah, I
hit the
did.
button?
I
just
did,
ran to
absolutely.
the kitchen.
No, I'm in the kitchen working on my quesadilla.
Oh,
And-
Quesadilla.
I just wanted to. I knew it was gonna freak out, so I wanted to unmute and be like, "Skibidi bop ba da ba."
Ski, bop, 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 bop.
Hurricane Katrina. More like Hurricane Tortilla.
But yeah,
Hello.
the rebellion basically said, all right, we're going to process all the information you guys gave all of us that we learned. We're going to process all the information that we've learned and just like get everyone on like one point. And you guys basically had 2 days to just chill out, spending a little bit of that time going over a certain someone's backstory.
Oh yeah,
And-
we did do that.
After an arduous talk, you came to realize that she already understood what was up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was just in denial.
She was in such heavy denial to the point of where her own magic affected her body. She was so unwilling to accept it.
Mm.
But she has become accepting of what happened because she realizes that even if all that happened, she finally has people again
Hmm.
that aren't going to let that happen again. And so, with her own words, she has said that she is not Evangelia Celestia, Lady of the True Dark Arts.
Mm.
She is Link's Asclant.
Much to Saldo's chagrin.
And I can finally start calling her by her actual name.
Yes, finally, we won't have to remember the giant name.
I will make you remember it, because that is still her favorite book of all time.
No, this is the reason we'll have to be wary of dead naming her.
Dead naming. Dead naming, you say?
She is now who she truly is. My God, have I been waiting to reveal that for Salt. As she now has this pure white hair, still has her red eyes, and her wings, which you guys know that she can grow out. Her wings are now less like raven wings and now like these beautiful dove-like wings.
Nice.
I fixed her.
You motherfucker! You can't even see her face.
I did my best.
I'm kidding.
You put it back.
But yeah, she would just turn to all of you after her mom turns into just these black feathers and then into soot. And she has gone through her own like crying fit after you all have hugged her. She just stands up, her showing the most emotion ever to any of you, to anyone. She just goes, I need a nap.
Yeah, go ahead. You go take that nap.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure this is a lot. Again, we want to apologize.
No,
Apparently, there were
it's-
things we didn't know as well.
It's fine. I should have let all that go a long time ago. Thank you for being my friends.
Yeah.
She explodes.
You would see her shiver at the thought of saying that.
Saying
She would say,
friends.
"Thank you for being my friends," and then she goes, "Ugh."
What the fuck?
She's not used to showing this much like compassion and emotion towards, especially all in one moment. She gave you that smile, and she did not show any compassion for like a week.
Okay, cool. I thought you were saying that, like, when she said, "Thank you for being my friends," I thought she was being disgusted at us being friends.
No, she just doesn't use the word friends a lot.
Okay. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, God damn.
She doesn't say positive shit a lot, honestly.
No.
Like, it definitely would have been hilarious if, like she doesn't even know how to pronounce friends. Like, she would just say,
Frians.
"Frag."
Thank you for being my French fries.
Try again. Thank you for being my French baguette. No.
No, that's not. You're getting longer and more wrong. But yeah, she would.
Thank you for being my French Republic. Not even close.
What the fuck?
French Republic.
She would go. Thank you for being my Franz Ferdinand. That's not even a thing.
What even is a Ferdinand?
What do you mean? Don't you mean what's a French? France doesn't exist. You would see Ava though. As you guys are about to walk back, she would stop. Oh, the thing that someone would learn. I do need to say this, Finley. When you got that vision last time, when you actually saw into like the past, you had a glimpse of 20 years ago in the Heart Empire.
Yeah.
For that brief moment, you would have saw. Actually, I need you to make me a perception check to see what you would have saw.
Fuck. Hold on.
Stop eating.
No! I'm hungry. Stuff in my face.
A hot dog.
Oh my god.
Hot dog. You said perception?
Yep.
I got a 4.
All right. Well,
Right.
there's.
Reroll. I'm gonna reroll.
You can luck for it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Heard.
Fuck! 9.
All right, then you would see it even clearer.
Cool.
You would see the one thing you'd see even clearer. As you're kind of remembering what you saw as like Eva is like wiping her face. You would see Alice go over to her, give her some tissues, and then Ava's like, "Why do you have these?" And she's like, "Cause I cry a lot too. You got a problem with that?" You just have this weird, like, almost remembrance. Because technically, through your eyes, you were there. You saw the giant creature that was attacking. It was this 6-winged giant owl with these bluish lightning-like cracks exploding from its eyes.
Giant purple people eater.
What?
What?
You've never heard of that before?
Yeah, I have, but what does that have to do with anything?
It neither has one eye nor one horn.
Yeah, it's giant purple people eater. That's what was attacking.
No.
Giant six-winged owl.
Hang on, I've got to get my footing again. Giant six-winged owl with blue cracks of lightning exploding from its eyes. Its eyes were firing lasers, and it seemed to have almost like this words floating around it in this massive, like, you know how like Saturn has a bunch of rings?
Yeah.
Kind of like that. You almost saw like scrawlings of languages and words, almost like Saturn's rings around this massive owl.
Oh.
And it was when the words would touch a like structure, the structure would just explode with an onomatopoeia. And that is all you saw besides what happened with Ava.
Hmm. He puts that in the vault.
In the vault.
Yes, the Adventure Time vault.
That's going in the vault. You then like snap back to reality when you get a hug.
Oh, there goes gravity.
Watch
There goes
out,
gravity.
humanity.
Finley, you would snap back to reality when you get a hug. It's from Ava, saying basically, she would whisper, being like, "I don't usually say this many nice things, but I'm sorry for being such a brat."
Aww.
Finley kind of snaps back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes. And hugs her back, chuckling a little bit, and is like, "You're okay. You have nothing to be sorry for."
I feel like I have a lot to be sorry for, but that's helpful. She would have also given each of you hugs, thanking you.
Aw.
And
I didn't
and
know
then
she had this much friendship in her.
yeah, well, it's about to drain. So you would see with every hug, it's like with like Finley and Alice, it was like more like she had more energy, and then she hugged Saldo, and it was like a little less, and then Arturok mostly hugged her because she was like.
Yeah, like knowing the size difference, I would probably like swallow her up in a hug.
Yeah, you pick her up. She's like, okay, feet not touching the ground. I don't like that. I don't like that.
No, put me down, put me down.
You would hear her say, "No upsies, no upsies." You put her down, and she's like,
You just see the legs dangling from like underneath my arms.
she just starts walking back to like where the tunnel is. As you see, she pauses a moment and goes, "I just saw a strand of my hair. Is it white now?"
Does anyone have a mirror?
Oh yeah.
I comically hold out a mirror,
Finley shines
giant-
their arm.
like a giant, like 6-foot mirror.
You and Finley, you and Finley hold your metal objects together to make a sort of mirror. As she looks in it and she sees her wings as well, she's like, "Oh my god. I don't want to go in like this now. Everyone's gonna make fun of me."
Yeah,
Don't
That's right,
worry,
Lynx.
no.
that's right, Lynx. You're now white.
Saldo, after hearing that, is like,
Yes. Alice would go and she's like, no one's gonna make fun of you. Everyone already loves you so much. They do. Yeah, go in there. She would turn around. What would you say?
Oh, Finley was just gonna like, kind of like hold her wing and just be like, "I think you look really cool."
She just looks away.
she looks
down.
back. She's like, "See, I knew it looked lame."
You know the thing like when people are embarrassed and they like put one foot over the other and she just looks down.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
She
starts.
She does every single bashful cliche ever.
Yeah, that's honestly kind of what she's doing. As Alice is like, "Come on, dork, let's go." I'm not a dork. as you all walk in. Immediately, Moss is on Ava, and she's like, ah! And she's like, friend, as she just immediately just jumps on her.
Steve, what did we tell you? Everyone still loves you.
Ava would definitely say, this is Moss. Moss doesn't count as a person anymore. Most of the rebellion aren't paying attention. Simon would definitely go, oh, well, it seems you all had a mini adventure. Don't point it out. Simone definitely would be like, nice do. Don't point it out. And then we get to just the sweetest fucking people. Lilia would like hold her hand out. She's like, you know, my hair used to be white. I think it
That's
looks
true.
better on. I think it looks better on you. Thanks. Opal would just walk over. It's like, the hair's definitely different, but you still have that same grimace that you always have.
See, they like it. See, you haven't changed.
She would say, you still have that little attitude of yours. As Ava would actually smile a little bit at that, being like, yay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Who else would? Oh, yep, no, it's the only one. Zeno.
Oh no.
It's more of a sheepish yay, so it's more like a yay.
Yeah, she doesn't really say yay. She just goes, Zeno walks up to her, and you would actually hear her say, you got something smart to say?
You're as beautiful as the day I lost.
Shut the hell up.
Oh my god!
You're you see, Zeno would just put his hand, the hand without the metal on it. He would just put his hand on her head and just go, you look happier. That's all that matters.
That's when she's like, fuck you. She doesn't like being happy.
And then they kiss.
No, wait, don't. Oh
He
no,
rolled.
Brendan's
He
rolling.
rolled the kiss.
Brendan's
kiss.
rolling. No, he's rolling for how many enemies he's going to add to the next encounter.
If anyone wants to, you know what? What are all your passive perceptions?
Bitch, I don't know.
Ooh.
15.
15.
My passive perception is 15.
I guess I've
how
never
do you-
asked. It's right under your skills. It says passive wisdom perception.
Oh, passive wisdom perception, 14.
11.
14, 11, and what did you say, Nick?
15.
15? All right.
Oh no.
Let me look at her deception real quick.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh,
What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Let me look at her. She's not proficient in deception.
Oh yeah.
You all see it.
Yeah.
Hey.
She blush?
Her head is down, but from what all of you, because she has the hat, Zeno can't see it, but her face is beet red right now.
Hell yeah.
We can see the anime blushing steam.
Fuck.
Buzz.
I mean,
Not-
kiss,
not right there.
kiss.
Max, no, it's only one room in here.
Oh well.
And you would just hear her say, I'm always happy, stupid. As you see, she's just walks away into a corner.
Oh gosh, she's gone full soon, day rate.
And you would hear Zeno go, I thought that was a compliment.
She's so mean.
I
Well-
give him a hearty pound in the shoulder.
Breaks
Well,
his shoulder.
She's still the same. She's still the same
I
person as
actively-
always, so that's good.
I
And yours.
karate chop him in the shoulder, actively dislocating it.
Well, I didn't need that arm. Alice, as Zeno's like, Oh, well, she's the same person as ever, so that's good. Alice would be like, and you have not changed at all.
Yeah, he is supposed to be the dense protagonist. So, like, he's already done that for a while.
I love it when you...
He has the makings of a protagonist.
What? Because
He has the
he's-
makings of a new he has the makings of a new Hanzo.
That's fair. he
has
does
the
have
makings of
Hanzo
a
energy.
sweet innocent boy.
He just loves friends. Xena would actually come up to you, Finley.
Mm.
Hey, listen. I wanted to, I heard about that you and Moss came after me. After I did what I did.
Finley.
was-
Oh, go ahead.
It was rather dumb of me to just charge in like that. Though it is a part of the Starstorm Code, I've learned better than to follow my father's teachings blindly. I guess learned the hard way. You see, as he would look at his arm with like no arm, like he doesn't have gold experience anymore because that was stolen.
SMH my head.
Yeah.
Finley definitely remembers running after Moss, not running after him.
Ooh.
Cause isn't that what happened?
Well, yeah, Moss ran,
Moss ran cause
looked for
She-
Wicked.
she saw her dad, who Xeno was fighting, so they just kind of happened to be there. But
Just roll with it.
yeah, no, Finley definitely just remembers that, but is like, you're fine. I get it. It's the heat of the battle, and sometimes it's easier to dive in than think first.
Right. Though, my mother usually always taught me that my father's ideals were rather blind in the face of danger. And it's put him in danger on more than one occasion. You have so much to say. And they're all slurs.
Finley? Finley, who has been quiet this whole time, is like, me?
You have so much to say, Finley. Zeno
For
would
once,
say,
Finley hasn't even been saying anything.
yeah, I'm not talking. You see as Zeno puts his hand out, he's like, but a star storm always extends a thank you.
Sorry, I'm just
That is
listening to Nala screaming.
It sounds like Pied wants.
there.
It sounds like Pied wants to send a thank you too.
Hey, Nala, go be a racist over there.
Nala, you did what to the second tower?
Oh my God.
Streaming.
I'm sorry.
Actually, there's been a
Nala
trend of those
streamed.
jokes.
Nala streamed on the second tower.
Please.
Anyway, go away. I'm sorry. I love you. Go.
Finley would shake his hand and say,
With which hand?
"Why? Why does it always matter? Why?
It's just that.
Why?
Always that. It doesn't always.
It does. It does always matter.
Oh, go for the demon hand. That'll probably be more fun.
Both hands. Finley does it with both hands. Finley shakes. So like not actually
You know
like
it
both
goes.
hands, but like grabs his hand like to shake with their metal hand, but holds their other hand on top of his hand like a firm
Right.
thank you. You know.
Heard.
That's what I'm
As
just gonna do
soon-
from now on, so that I don't have to deal with which hand, which hand, which hand, which hand does Finley jack off with?
Whoa, I feel like there's a lot more to this than you realize. I was just asking which hand you shake with.
It's never
It was
that simple.
just a. It was just a.
It's never that simple.
But you do both hands.
Finley jerks off with their right hand. Wait, that's the metal hand.
That's the metal one. That's no. Actually,
Oban's probably.
you.
That's Oban's.
Who did the
problematic.
who did the vibrator noise?
It was Brendan. Which means it's canon.
Which
He's the
means
DM.
which means he's assuming Finley has female anatomy.
You're a changeling. You can change your anatomy. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I right? Fucking Ken doll.
Also, you fucking assuming that guys can't use vibrators? What the fuck? Fuck you.
Yes.
Yeah, just lay it right on there.
Close-minded. You just, yeah, you just gotta align it up like you're sandwiching a hot dog.
Okay, I really don't like this conversation. I should not. Xeno should just shut up. You.
Goodbye, Finley. Just out of nowhere.
Goodbye.
You know, I could really go for a hot dog right now. Finley shakes his hand.
Okay. You shake his hand. As you touch his hand, you feel your metal arm begin to gain it's the same thing that happened last time. You feel pain in your metal arm as you yank back. Xeno yanks back as well. He's like, ah! That has never happened before.
Like he says that, or
no.
just in general, that's never
you
happened before.
You and him have shaked hands before. You guys I'm pretty sure he's punched you before.
That sounds about right.
That has never happened before between the two of you.
Weird.
You see as he holds his head a second. Make me a perception check real quick.
It's not him. Sorry, I was gonna do the Jennifer Coolidge voice and then I broke before I could even do it. I got a 12. 12.
You see he just holds his head a minute. He just blinks. You don't seem to see anything weird.
No.
As you see, he goes, sorry. One of your metal shrapnels must have caught my hand. But thank you nonetheless. As he would go off.
Go off, sis.
In this one room.
He would just
go into a corner and stare.
He's like, well, if you don't mind me, and he just turns around. He just turns around and faces the wall.
That's all he does.
He doesn't
NPC
walk
over.
away from Finley. He's just facing the wall now.
He's just like, all right, I'm done here. And he just turns. I'm done talking now.
Finley
yeah.
would strike that as weird, and as soon as he is out of earshot, which is probably not that
There's plenty
easy.
of people in here.
Okay, I was gonna say.
This is a slightly bigger room than last time. There's not multiple rooms, but you being on the other side of the room from Xeno would probably be about 70 feet.
Okay. Then Finley would like to find Saldo.
Heard. Saldo, what are you doing?
After the
Saldo?
heart-to-heart that we had, I'm here. After the heart-to-heart that we had, Saldo would kind of parked himself into a corner and would be like basically going over everything that we have. He's basically going through the bag of holding, looking at like the notes and the maps and stuff that we have.
Okay.
Just
saw the-
thinking about what he's going to talk to Doremi about this new development with what's Ava Lynx. Ava
would-
Lynx. She prefers Lynx now, doesn't she?
Well, she said she is Lynx. You don't really know her preference, but it'd probably be Lynx considering that is her actual name.
Yeah,
Also, you do see Doremi just
gonna have to.
staring down Ava in the corner.
I'm gonna have to talk to her later.
Eventually, you would feel a tap on your shoulder, and it is Finley.
Does he actually
What's
jump?
going on?
Finley screams.
Everyone
Uh,
draws a weapon.
No, you just tap my shoulder. I'm like, oh, Finley, you surprised me. And Finley's like, ah!
Surprise!
Screaming bloody murder.
Finley, stop!
Finley surprise! Finley surprise!
Just screams. Sorry, that was really dumb. I don't know why it's so funny to me. Saldo, I was wondering if you had a moment to talk. There's something weird that just happened.
We'd have more. Well, it'd probably be easier if you told me about all the weird things that didn't happen. But by all means, is everything all right?
I know, dude. We have so much weird shit going on right now. Finley doesn't say that. I said that. Finley doesn't talk like that. Yeah, dude.
Heard.
Sorry, now I'm just talking to myself. Fuck.
Broski. F-man, I gotta tell you.
It's not really that coolio, man. Well,
How's it going?
I don't-
Going? My change thing.
God damn it. That's our word. I don't I don't really know how to explain it, but it just it didn't feel right. I shook hands with Zeno and my arm hurt. Like my metal arm physically hurt. And hurt him somehow. And then he acted weird,
Oh.
like he was I don't even know, like he was rebooting almost.
Oh.
I don't know how to explain it, but I
Well,
just
I was gonna say I've shaken. He's always.
never
I've shaken his hand
happened
a few
before.
times, and he's always like squeezed mine, and it hurt. It wasn't anything like that.
Well, even if he did squeeze my metal arm, I don't think it would hurt like that. Like it physically hurt, Brendan?
It almost felt like a stinging pain in an arm you do not have. And that has happened to you only once ever before, when you had shaken like hands or held hands with the, if you remember, back in Transmuta, there was the woman who had basically given all of you the rations because you had tricked her.
Yeah.
When she held your hand, you had that same feeling. She did not feel pain though.
I just felt it. Weird. It's only happened once, and I didn't. Oh wow, brain fart. Finley would say that it only happened once, and then explain the time that it had happened before, in that they've shaken hands with Zeno a million times. Sorry, I'm explaining it because I just can't get the words out.
You're all good.
Yeah.
A million times, but it's never been like this. It's never hurt like this.
Well, you did a good thing coming to me. Back in the Diamond Territory, limbs are wont to leave your body more frequently than in other territories. So I know a lot when it comes to. There's a phenomenon where people say there's like phantom limbs, where someone who's lost it feels like it was there, or well, I mean, you know what happened to Freya, but it's a little difficult in your case because, well, you don't usually feel things from your metal arm, right? You just kind of control it. Is that the case? But you don't feel anything from it, right?
I don't feel anything physical. Sometimes, like with Oban, I'd get feelings, but not in a way that I have an arm there.
Yeah, that's more of a magical nature. It seems to me, in that case, it's probably due to some divine resonance, maybe. Not to say this in a very insensitive way, but perhaps your devilish connections are not meshing well with maybe some of those who have more divine inclinations.
But then,
This is
don't
just only like an idea, but
In which case, you should be
we don't-
careful
we-
who to high five with.
Marco, why
Ardrock, you're so far away. Ardrock, come back from the other side of the room.
Ardrock
Okay,
is
I'm close.
screaming from across the room, just, maybe it's 'cause you're ugly!
Okay, I'm closer now.
Ardrock, maybe you should come over.
But then,
Oh.
if that were the case, don't you think it would have happened before when I shook his hand? I can understand, because I also,
his hand before.
yeah, millions of times.
Yeah, you guys have fist bump. Zeno's one of the people who's like, when you do something
But-
cool, he's like, that was spectacular, and he like high fives.
But you've shaken and fist bumped him the same way all the time, right?
Yeah. Wait. Have
now-
I?
Have
It's just
but
handshakes.
now
like
Mu-
you.
to
no-
my
nobody
knowledge,
handshakes
if you-
the same way all the time.
well, yeah, but
I think he
hold
just
on,
means like
let
with that
Saldo,
hand.
let Saldo finish his thought, because
You know what? My bad.
your right hand, he wears his gauntlet on his right hand. Typically,
Oh.
if you're shaking him normally, he wouldn't be touching your hand, your metal
Oh,
hand, even
the
with his left.
gauntlet would.
So
Yeah, you weren't touching him.
To my
you were
knowledge,
touching the gauntlet.
this is just to my knowledge, but we don't know his lineage. There might be the fact that all this time he's only been wearing that gauntlet whenever he's interacted with your metal hand specifically. Because if he was using his left hand, ideally you'd probably be using your left hand as well with any interaction with him. So
I will
that's
note.
just one of the
I will note for Saldo, to strengthen
things
what
comes
you're
to mind.
saying.
Yeah.
Strengthen what you're saying. His arm that is usually in the gauntlet is noticeably like.
Take that shit out.
Hey!
If
Hey!
you look at his Finley, if you look at his arm, it's noticeably. Hey,
No,
hey, no.
you do not climb on that. Fucking trying to
Saldo
climb
yelling
the
at
TV.
Finley.
No. you're not
No, he's
fine.
yelling at Moss because Moss is stupid, just like you. You.
Tell me about it.
There is definitely a noticeable difference between his arms. The arm that isn't covered is like same skin tone, same all that. The one that isn't covered, like the one that is covered by the gauntlet, noticeably lighter skin, but there's this like circle of like scarring that is slightly fading.
Hmm.
Just wanted to give you that to like strengthen what you're saying.
Is it not his
Yeah,
arm?
that's- Well, I'd say it is his arm, but maybe he just uses it more than the other one.
I'm feeling to Jesus Christ.
No,
Oh,
that's funny.
Ew.
This is
Oh.
what steroids do to your body.
This is what jacking off.
Okay.
I turned. I looked at Finley. I'm like, well, we don't really know what the gauntlet really does for him. I mean, I'd hesitate to call it a prosthetic, but
Actually,
it's more of a
technically, you do
brace
know what
or,
it does. Finley
um,
knows.
it seems to be a
Finley's
magical
worn
arm.
it.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah, we do.
Finley
Yeah, we do know because
smacks
it's basically
Saldo
plate
and is
armor.
like, I
It's
know.
What the fuck? Ow!
To remind you what that gauntlet does, because Finley had it
You
for a
just fucking
while.
Smack me upside the
It gives Xeno. Basically, that gauntlet gives Xeno. For one, it is enchanted to be a martial weapon, and two, it gives Xeno plate mail, but he gets none of the disadvantages of it.
Hmm.
Well, if clearly it's magical in nature, it could have been some form of against whatever the energies of your arm was. I mean, think of everything as a balance in the world. You have life, death, celestial, infernal. The only difference I can think of that could have occurred that potentially hurt the both of you was something got thrown off. We don't really know much of his lineage. It could be that there's some sort of sensitivity there. You said it happened with the one woman in Transmutasha, right? She certainly seemed angelic in nature, not to impose any sort of, not to imply any like disrespect, but your devilish connections might have had some triggered something, especially more so with Xeno, not Hanzo. My bad.
Future Hanzo.
Hanzo's
Shut-
dead.
Shut up. Yeah,
Dead.
Look, man, it's fucking Hanzo Jr. over here. Alright?
Ouch.
I'm kidding.
Just gotta take his eye.
Oh god.
We'll fix that.
Here's that
Get him a-
person
get him a harem.
that happened with.
Ah!
I'm here with you always. But yeah.
Oh, Brendan, that could have been the Jennifer Coolidge.
No, I know exactly what NPC it's gonna be. It matches their voice anyway.
Unless it's, but then again, this is all just speculation. Unless something's happened with you differently. Here, let me see. And I take off my hand and my glove, and I grab Finley's hand, metal arm.
No, nothing happens.
Solo burns.
It burns! It burns!
Aldo just has a heart attack.
Saldo just hears this
Pussy.
mind explosion.
Pussy.
Oh god.
But yeah, no, there's no burning. Just feels like metal. And Finley, yeah, you can't feel what's in the metal arm.
Huh. That might be something worth considering.
or keeping in mind rather. I wish I could be more help, but those are just the first thoughts that come to mind. But I could definitely think more on it if you'd like.
Finley thinks for a moment, kind of just lost in thought, wondering what it could be, before thanking Soldo. And saying like, yeah, if you think of anything, just let me know. Thanks for talking with me.
Anytime. Also, you should take it. You should while we're on this downtime, you should really look over that potion book you found.
That's a good ass idea. Finley doesn't
the
say that.
pack of
I say that.
Finley doesn't say ass. Ass is a bad word.
Soldo says that. He doesn't say ass, but he says like you should look over that potion book you found.
All right.
Yeah. Soldo goes back to rummaging around in the bag of holding. He's like halfway, like he's like the bag's on the floor. Soldo's kneeling on it, and he's like going into the bag. So like the top half of his body is in there, and he's just like tidying things up.
Your top half of your body's in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Can you make me a perception check real quick?
Oh boy.
No.
No.
I think
No.
I've made a mistake somewhere.
All right, you don't see it flying towards you.
Perception, you say?
Yep.
Okay, great.
Oh, you chose this method. You chose this method. I see.
Look, man, the digital dice have helped me.
All right, so
And they
you need a
continue to.
21 to see this.
Oh,
Soldo, as you're
Yeah.
reaching in and you're moving stuff around in the bag of holding,
I'm stacking the bones next to each other.
yep, you're like, okay, holding my breath. You are like rummaging around. You swear for like a split second, like the split of seconds, you see like deep in the distance in the bag of holding, this like bag of holding like space area, this outer plane. You just see this you just see very far just this almost little storm of red lightning just flash and then disappear.
Should we be worried?
Ordrock, what are you doing in here? What are you doing in the bag of holding?
I was
So
gonna say
then
that.
pulls
dang it.
Arterock's head out.
I'm imagining, you know how in like VR you can like in some games you can just like pick something up, move it, and like leave it there, and it'll stay in stasis, like
Yeah.
statically in space. I'm imagining the bag of holding is like just a pitch black area that you like put something in, and it just kind of stays there. So like I'm in there, and I'm just like moving stuff around as if I were in VR. And you're telling me I see this, like a fucking red lightning storm off in the distance?
What it basically is that, yeah, no, there is like, you see no distance ever in the bag of holding. Whenever you look in here, it's just pitch black.
Yeah.
For the first time since you've had this thing, you see distance in this bag. As for like a split second, you see a red flash of red, like of light, and you see a little red lightning storm in that flash, and then it's gone as soon as it was there.
What the? I poke my head back through again. See if I
Poke your head
can
back
catch
through
another
again?
glimpse. Yeah. If I can catch another glimpse or something.
Just 1 second. Somebody
no.
meets your nose. I'm kidding.
Oh,
The
God.
bag, man. No, stop. No. No. I'm gonna fucking Jennifer Coolidge if you don't stop rolling that.
You can do it all you want. Just see how fast he dies.
Ah, I could really go for a D20
Question.
right now.
Question. What's all in the bag of holding?
Inside the bag of holding is the shredded Fey Crow corpse,
Uh-huh.
6 skeletons.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, hold on. Actually let me clear this out because I gave the grave records to them, so they have that. They
Mhm.
also have the castle plans.
Uh-huh.
Oh fuck! I've got all my other shit in here
This
too,
is
don't
the
I?
NPC.
Yeah. This is the tooth and the vial is in there.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I gave the book.
You know what? Just copy all of it and send it to me.
Yeah. Okay, sure, great, sure thing. Okay. Oh, but then that's gonna be a lot of stuff for my inventory as well.
I just need everything that's in the bag of holding.
Okay, tell you what, Brendan.
No.
Tell you what, Brendan. Here, this is in the bag of holding,
Okay.
along with everything in my inventory,
Hurt. Got it.
except for the thing where it's like
Ooh.
the two carts and
Uh-huh.
like my armor
And your armor and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so you know,
Why are
with good
Ridley and
judgment,
Binley in the bag of holding?
they're not in the bag of holding. I just wrote that as like that we've got that.
Okay.
We got that.
Okay.
You can tell with good judgment what is and what isn't in the bag. of holding.
Yeah. You're looking through this and you like peek back in. You just organized this stuff. You just looked around.
Yeah.
There's like a bucket of rotting tomatoes in there.
No, we sold that already.
You noticed something.
What a throwback.
that weird orb of nullstone that you had. That it was like wrapped up and stuff.
it was inside that inside the glass.
Yeah. It's gone.
What?
What do you mean it's gone?
It is gone. It is
I
not there
poke my head
anymore.
out. I poke my head out. I'm like, what?
So Solo dives into the bag of holding.
And I start. I step out and I step back in and I start looking around for it again.
You don't see anything. That thing of that crystal nullstone is just gone. And yeah, you don't see anything else. That flash is gone. You keep doing this a few times, you can't see it.
There's not like a seam or like I didn't like did. You can't accidentally rip a bag of holding, can you?
No.
Otherwise, everything would just fucking
It's
explode out of the bag.
technically a magical
Yeah.
item, so it takes a lot for
Yeah.
it to be destroyed.
Plus, if like if it fucking turned inside out, or I remember we tested this with a giant hunk of tree. If you turn it inside out, it'll just like everything will just fall to the ground.
Yeah.
That's so I don't like this. So I was like looking at his house. He's like, I need to talk to him. Like I need to.
I was gonna say, if you remember, something weird has happened with your bag of holding before.
I know the fucking Fey Crow remains got ripped up.
And also, when Finley went scavenging for weapons, a sword went missing when it was in the bag of holding.
That too.
Mm.
I think to myself, I'm like, where did we buy this again?
Ikram's shop.
It was Ikram's shop. It was completely normal. Ikram wouldn't do that. He's a cool guy. Sell me a faulty bag.
He would
There
never
were
sell
two bags.
He would never.
There
He
were
would never
two
sell you.
bags. and we
He
picked
would never
one
sell you a
bag.
faulty bag. However, he did tell you that he is a shop that is trade-ins.
Yeah,
He
I
does
know.
not buy his own stock.
I know he does trade-ins and stuff. This is. Did some of our fruit go missing that one time too?
No, that was too much to quantify.
I know. I'm just thinking.
But yeah, while you're doing that, you just notice that happening.
I just saw Salto sighs, and he just sits with the bag open in front of him. He just closes it. He's like, "This is suspicious." He closes it slowly. It's like he like tying the. I presume it's one of those bags with the two straps of leather that bound and scrunch the hole, the opening that you like
Yeah.
pull together. So Saldo's like pulling the bag closed and just eyeing it suspiciously as it's closing, just peeking into the hole. Oh,
Yep.
something that's gonna. Oh man, we got too much going on. Now we're losing inventory. That nullstone was one of the most valuable things we had. Ugh. I just get like a whole. I put a hand on my head. I need to ask Alice about this.
Do you go to her?
Yeah, I'll go to Alice. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hello, Saldo.
Alice, you're pretty knowledgeable about the arcane arts, and well,
I would like to
you
say so.
How familiar are you with bags of holding?
Bags of holding. I've never owned one myself, but I know my mother did, and I've done research on them.
Have you ever heard anything about a bag of holding being more than just a bigger space, but rather a portal to another place? I can hear the wheels of your mind turning. They sound strangely like dice.
They sound like dice. Well, well, that hasn't been proven. Technically, a bag of holding is created when you put spatial and like dimensional magic within a bag. It's basically creating a pocket-like universe.
See,
But the same type of magic is used on those types of bags usually. So in magic, there can be very similar situations where maybe perhaps two bags could be connected, but it's very unlikely.
well, let me come out and say, I was going through the bag of holding and like organizing some of the stuff, but I noticed over the past few times that things have gone missing. And more than that, inside the bag, should be nothingness. It's just a space to hold things, but I saw something.
There's no way this could be it.
What do you mean? You seem to know something.
Well,
Well, people.
my mother,
In the bag.
she always loved little stories. My mother was a nut when it came to the gods, just in the world, how mystical it can be. She always loved the things that were rumors. She always wanted to see if not everything was true. And there was always a story that she would talk about, known as, I believe he was called the Bagman.
Ah,
At least that's one name for him.
Oh no! I never should have fucking introduced you to the Bagman. No, please.
Go on, Alice.
Nick, what are you saying? Like,
Uh,
what kind of demon did Brennan bring into this world?
But the Bagman also has another name. Or at least they might be related,
The Pee Poop Man.
which is trying to remember. Oh, the
Jennifer Coolridge.
I believe it's called the Black Storm.
I'm sorry. What do you?
It translates to that in common. It's actually an I
What
believe,
language?
I believe it originates from fiendish culture.
Infernal?
Yes, infernal. She would say it is.
I speak infernal.
Which infernal, it's like infernal translated common, it is the Black Storm. In infernal, it is basically just this group of like threatening hisses.
Ah. Darush Haslif.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, Darush Haslif. All right. Well, this. I saw a flash of red lightning. This is.
Oh, red lightning?
It-
You should be fine. I'm kidding. It shouldn't say that. It's-
Yeah, it's a black storm you got to worry about. Red lightning, that's perfectly normal. Have you heard of color theory?
Has Brendan heard of color theory?
Okay, well, I. It's interesting that. It's disconcerting to say the least, especially the idea of things going missing. But did you know anything else about?
No, that's all I know. Again, I've never owned one or had that issue. Maybe perhaps you got that from Ikarim, right? Maybe it'd be best to see who he got it from.
I'll definitely have to send for him. But
Right. I would hate for this to become a problem in the middle of everything.
precisely. And speaking of problems in the middle of everything, probably need to have a few more conversations. And I look over to wherever Doremi is.
She would just be staring at Eva in the corner.
Okay, this is good. I say thank you, Alice. I'll make sure to send for Ikram, and I'll keep you posted if anything interesting happens.
Of course.
Okay. So like puts the bag away. He's like stretching some bones. He's like, he walks over to Doremi.
You see, as you walk over to her, as her gaze just follows you as you walk over to her, her arms are crossed, and she's just looking at you like, "Yes, Saldo." Doesn't say it, but her eyes say it.
Oh yeah. I looking at her with my eyes. I like look out to where the entrance is, and I say, "We need to talk," without saying it.
Sure. Let us go then, Life Cleaver.
She says without saying it.
No, she says it out loud. Everyone hears it. As she
Yes,
goes
let
into
us
the
go,
surface.
Mr. Cleaver, to somewhere more private where you and I are alone.
You go up to the surface, to, like the tall, like
Arnold, what are you
sylvan
doing?
grass,
Oh,
to, like the tall sylvan grass. She kicks Arterock back into the hole.
Into the bag of holding.
The bagman
does
gets
it.
him.
Like it does a jack hoarder.
But you go up to like the tall fey grass as she turns to you and goes, I feel like I know why you brought me up here.
Oh, then this conversation shouldn't take too long.
It shouldn't.
At least-
As you see, she starts
I'd like to-
reaching for her great sword pendants.
Oh.
And I thought it was going to go swiftly. She's dangerous.
She's alive. Whatever misconceptions we had. First off, she's not undead, let alone a greater undead, which makes sense for whatever apprehension we may have had around the idea of strong magics, but
You think my problem was that I thought she was dead.
no. But I'm just putting every card out on the table. And frankly, I dislike having this conversation behind our backs anyways. Frankly, I'd have you talk with her to get to know her more, but
I'd love to talk to her. But my way of talking is different.
which is precisely why I wanted to speak to you first.
All right then. Speak. I am a woman who is ripe for discussion right now. I keep not getting her accent right. I am a woman who is ripe for discussion right now.
Oh, I'm a woman.
I'm a woman.
Oh, speak like this hot dog. I say, you know as much as I do. Well, this would not.
You're doing great. She doesn't say that.
No. If she does, it's fine.
No,
And so
she doesn't.
he
That's not
crosses
her
his
type.
arms and he says, "Look, I don't have some big fancy speech, all right?
That's
And
me.
frankly, I don't know how to feel. And frankly, I don't know how to feel about any of this. Probably any more than you do. I hate Azkaban. I would do anything that I can to not only make him atone for the crimes of me and others, but to settle the life, or should I say, unlifelong debt that he's wrought. But this, her, frankly, besides name alone, I don't know what connection she has to him. And even if she did, I see her more as one of us than I do as one of him. Are you familiar with the saying, blood is thicker than water?
Make me a perception check real quick, actually, when you say that.
Perception?
Yeah. Or you know what? I guess insight would work more with talking with someone.
Don't worry about that. Unless you want to use that, but then the modifier would be different. You said insight.
Insight.
So if you want to use the 12, then that'd be a 20.
20?
Yeah.
You almost see when you say, have you heard the phrase blood is thicker than water? You almost see, not in anger, but her eyes almost go into a stare past you. She shakes her head a little bit. She goes, yes, I have heard of this phrase.
You know that it's wrong. You know that its original saying has been lost to time. You see, I've read it once that, well, people typically say that blood is thicker than water, but that's not the entire saying. It said that the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. What that means is that it's not those that you're born with, those connections through blood alone, that are what form you into who you are, that make you as to what you are. But it's through your actions, through your conscious decisions, that you choose to build those bonds with. That is what makes you who you are. I mean, look at Finley. Look at Arterock.
What? Oh.
Look at me.
Hi.
Kicks you back down the hole, Arterock.
Wee.
And you said you didn't have a speech.
Well, pretty light on my feet. I can attack people. I can attack people verbally without provoking opportunity attacks.
Saldo, if I may be so inclined,
I've said my piece. It's only fair for you.
why do you hate Lich? Also, when you speak of the man you hate, do not refer to him if you also refer to a person with the similar last name. If you curse the family, you curse them all, including Brazier.
That's something I'm getting used to.
Now then, if you are so inclined to speak your piece, why do you hate Lich? What is your determination?
I used to think that what happened to me was some personal attack. Wall fell down. Wall. I used to feel like what had happened to me was some personal slight. Why me? Why my father? Why did this happen to me specifically? But through that anger, through that tumultuous time when Kellenvor reached out to me, it's when we were at our lowest that we are most open to change, to growth. I realized, seeing you, everyone else,
That is not about me. There was nothing personal about it. At least not at that time. Nothing that I knew. It was just the wrong place at the wrong time. I find that sometimes life, as with death, is unfair. So you ask me what my goal in all of this is. I seek to right the wrongs of life and death. I think that those without equals should be raised up or cut down respectively.
Make me a persuasion check.
Nine.
You know what? I'll say with advantage. Not because you got a 9, but because I'm thinking about it with
Yeah.
what you were saying to her.
Well, there you go.
You know what? Take that advantage away. I'm just kidding. You watch as she just stares at you as you finish what you're saying. All right then. Then, Soldier Life Cleaver. I am done. For she is no longer my prey. However, if she steps out of line, it is your job to strike her down now. And if you don't, you see she summons one of her great swords and right at the base of your neck. I will follow Brazer's wish to eradicate those who support him. And I will free the soul that has given me what they truly hold dear.
Agreed.
See, she unsummons it.
I put out my hand to shake hers.
She does a soldier-like shake with you. This is now your responsibility. If you believe in this one, make sure your belief is not blind.
Well, you know. Sometimes you need the darkest charcoal to burn the brightest light.
That I can concur with. Do you ask her anything, say anything else to her?
How's your day going? So,
Nothing else?
You do.
you know about the bag of holding? Shit's been going missing in there. I don't know what's going on.
I don't
no, that's
own the bag of holding.
No, I thank her and I say, it's been a while since I've met someone from the clergy. I'm sure they'd love to see you again, or at least everyone but his name, the one who Leto. I was gonna say fuck now I can't remember the other one name. The other name.
Bovek.
I was gonna say Lobus. Yeah,
The
but
other
Leto.
wizard.
Yeah, I was gonna say Leto. I meant Leto, but I was gonna say Lotus.
Lobus. But right.
Lotus is a
La, la, la.
different character.
Yeah. I'm sure he'd love to see you again.
I would love to spar with Borvac again. Test his mettle after the time I've been away.
You always give a try with Ardrock. From the time I've known both of them, he's well. I don't know if he'd stand up to Bovac,
I have
but
sparred
he's a pretty good
with
substitute.
I have sparred with your friend Arturok. I can concur that he is stronger than Bovac at this point. Last
Hey.
time I saw him, at least. However,
Not quite as disciplined, I'd say.
However, he is hiding something. If he knows it or not. There's something about Arturok that I feel we, or you, have yet to see.
I've been consulting in prayer and trying to find some way to fix that stone on his head, or to at least like stave it off. Through all our time here with the magics of the stone that he's been collecting and this petrification magic, I'm hoping to find some way at least to help him. But I'm hoping if at some point we can fix that, might unlock a little more of his potential.
Because to me, I'm completely zonked out and nap. Just... what?
Oh, I'm sorry. She just goes, if I'm being honest, you call yourselves the Aces, correct?
Yes.
You see,
Four aces, idiot.
She would
You're missing
she would she would walk up to you, and she would put her hand in yours and just like hold it, just like looking at the ring, and like look you directly in the eyes as she says, there is something about all of you, the three of you. I had never seen a group of people with such burning desire. Not even us at the monastery have such fire under our asses.
That's probably why I'm all the way out here. Though I can't say for myself what it is yet.
Tyr has always told me to watch out for warriors that my gut feels is stronger. It seems even without my memories, I had some inkling about you.
Woomy.
Now then, does this conclude our talk? You see she lets go of your hand. Unless, of course, you have questions for me and my devoutness.
I never did, or I know it's if you'd ever care to share, but
I've already
What-
shared publicly with all the others. I do not hold secrets. Holding secrets only brings stress. My mother always told me I don't look good with white hair.
Why did you join?
Because when I was younger, I was brought in by a family of halflings. I did not know my real family. However, that did not matter. As you said. She repeats the quote that you said. I don't know the full quote that you said.
The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
Yes. There was my father, Tonic, my mother, Sophia, my little sister, Fasola, and my little brother, Tito.
Fasola. I don't say that. It's a Nicholas thing.
Oh my god, Doremi Fosola Tito.
Shut up.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be that, but then I changed the names because that was funny. She says they raised me as their own. I was the tallest among them. And then they were murdered in front of me. As my house was collapsed on my body. I watched as they were killed, brought back to life, and then killed again, over and over.
Damn. Damn.
Just to
Damn.
see,
That's nasty. Damn.
just to watch and see what would happen to a corpse if it was kept being reanimated. It was then when they spotted me. It was not him that did it. It was the accursed Spider Woman.
Oh yeah, I know her. Yeah,
Thanks.
she's an asshole.
That changed me into
Oh, the
what I am
librarian.
now.
No, not the librarian. All right, get back there.
You're not listening.
Okay.
She says she injected me with a serum as I lay there dying under a burning home in the middle of nowhere in snow. I was saved by that serum, but now I am cursed to walk forever as one of them. And if I do not at least feed on small animals, I will turn into something horrific. Every day I fight just to keep what little life I have left. It was Brazia who finally allowed me to go out into the sun again. And stopped me when I finally ran out of blood. I am on my last life. But it's thanks to her I still have it. I will eradicate every ash that has to do with Lich and his seats of the undead. He will regret ever being public with his horrible crimes.
Now that.
And anything that isn't ash, I will mount on my wall.
Now that's something we can agree on.
For the first time in forever, you see an emotion on her. You see quite literally in her eyes, when she is this angry, blood literally fills the whites of her eyes. And all you see with her red irises is just this black, beady slits. As it, you almost like reactionary or like, is she about to attack me?
Yeah.
But as she calms down, you see as she turns back. That is my quest. And that is my gripe.
Thank you for sharing.
I assume this is all you have left to ask.
Yeah.
Then
If
let
there's
us
anything more,
return.
we know where to find each other.
Then let us return. I do not want her thinking anything.
Her? I'm sorry. I'm. Do you? I'm.
See, as she looks at you for a moment, she's like, "Oh, so you haven't noticed?" As you see, she goes into the hole.
Salah's like, well, I mean, not that I. Where's the bag of holding?
Okay, so can you tell me about this bag holder?
And I'm back to the bag of holding, and I fucking jump in the bag of holding.
You get taken by the bag, man.
Whoa!
Anyway, you turn back to the bottom. Doremi just walks in.
Sick. Oh no, please. What do you mean?
You said you have passive perception of 15, right?
Yeah.
She's so bad at hiding it.
Oh no.
You see Lilia was watching the hole, and as you came back
I
down, she immediately looked away.
Oh, I see. I see. I get it. Oh, Saul notices and is like, damn it, is that another conversation I'm gonna have? And like he turns away as well, blushes. Finley, something's with the bag.
But yeah, you guys do all this. Ardark, is there anything you wish to do? I know Finley, you're reading.
I do want to test out the what is it again?
So nothing.
Scroll of Vampiric Touch, but since I heard it like is a one-time.
It's a one-time use, buddy.
Yeah, so like.
I will say this. I will say this because usually when you cast magic and you're raging, that doesn't work. However, since it is a scroll, you can cast it while you're raging.
So I can just angrily steal someone's health.
Yeah. Give it to me! The most metal thing I've ever seen.
Give me your blood. Give me your blood. Also, do you I just gotta say, you know that one episode called Pahoy in Adventure Time where Finn is an old man and he's like flying through the astral plane?
Yeah.
And then he fucking runs into fucking Gulb. Yeah, I'm imagining that's what's happening in the bag of holding.
I guess you'll just jump right in.
Okay.
Or seeing you have Golb just sitting inside your bag of holding.
No, I don't
know.
I actually have a Takotu star from Ben 10 sitting in there, and he's just ready to fire that fucking laser.
God damn it.
Yeah, I know the names of Ben 10's aliens. Whatever. You.
Brainstorm.
Brainstorm.
Brain matter.
Arterock.
Mm.
Yeah, you know what? You're probably just like training. You know what? Simone's gonna come up to you.
Yeah, I'm currently boxing with the wall.
You see as Simone would come up to you, like kind of lean and see you're boxing the wall. He's like, "You look bored."
Oh, just passing the time. Quick question: which one is Simone again?
I love him. It's not that hard, Simon. Simone.
Okay, because like I've been hearing a whole lot of Simon. I completely blanked on Simone.
That's fair. Simone hasn't been here a while. They've
Yeah.
been like hanging out here. Simone just goes
Alone.
Simone. Homo Simone. Homo Simone.
Samoas. Cookies.
What?
Donuts. Simone just goes, "You seem bored." Yeah, you say, he's like, "Just pass the time." He goes, "Yeah, that's kind of what we've been having to do around here."
Yeah,
So-
just passing the time.
So, what was it like out in the field? Learn anything that, I don't know, fun, notable, do anything?
Well, yeah. As I punch the wall. Well, if we weren't currently on the run trying to overthrow an entire empire, the undead area apparently it turns into a giant party the moment the sun goes down.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and the carnival plays, it was fun too. Now I think,
Yeah.
this place would be really fun to walk around if we weren't currently branded as like terrorists.
Yeah, probably would be. But it'll probably be better once, we free Green. That's his name. Or, you know what? Loki, Loogie.
Loogie?
Yeah,
Yugi?
whatever.
Yugi.
Whatever the kid's name is. Yeah, I'm sure once he's all out,
Mm.
we'll probably reset everything back, make the Hard Empire great again.
Uh.
I don't know. I'm just can't wait to get back to town.
Yeah. Another thing about it, since he's a prince, I'm currently thinking on the chances of he's either going to come back with us to the guild, or he's going to stick around, being a prince and all that.
You're right. Maybe he won't want to come back at all. Who knows? Maybe he's happy right now.
Probably not right now, but who knows? We could probably convince him to come back, and if not, we can probably set up another Rocky Talkie so we can stay in contact with him.
Of course. Rocky Talkie?
Have we not been calling it the Rocky Talkie to them?
No,
Or did he not know?
he's just genuinely curious. He's just like, can I see that? He's like, just kind of like, he's like, oh well, this is handy. He's just kind of like into it, and you just hear like on the other side. He's like, never really taken a look at one of these.
Yeah, it's really handy.
See, as he kind of just looks it up and down.
What?
Yeah, here you go. I can't wrap my head around this magical bullshit.
You had me so scared for a second.
He was just doing an Arcana check. He was like, "How does it work?" And he couldn't do it because he's not a magic boy.
He's not a magic boy. Not a magical boy.
He hasn't even drawn his sword once, or that you've seen.
That is true.
According to him, he's like, I'm not gonna need to draw my sword unless I have to. And Simone's always the one to jump into battle, so. But yeah, he gives it back to you. He's like, that's definitely interesting.
Oh yeah, it sure is.
You know, I've been taking a look at your axe.
I know this is just a casual conversation, but my instincts is telling me things like some kind of traitorish thing is gonna happen any second.
He's just looking at your axe. He's like,
Hmm.
I've never seen anything like it. Kind of reminds me of Alice's broom. Like, never not seen with it. I would say Xeno's gauntlet, but hey, we all saw how that happened.
Oh yeah. And can we just like look at him like just rubbing his arm, just solemnly kissing his gauntlet?
Poor kid.
Yeah.
I've never had anything like that though. Sentimental weapon or something like that.
Oh, you'll get there one day.
Maybe. Anyway, it's good talking with you. It's always nice to chat around.
Yeah, it's nice talking to you too. Yeah. Oh.
I'm gonna go take a nap again. As you see, he just goes right in the corner. Actually, yeah, no, he's gonna go take a nap. I can see you guys typing. I know you guys are typing. The fact they haven't noticed. Anyway, Finley, you said you were reading the potion book.
Yes.
Make me 2 D100 checks.
Can we just talk about how I fucking onomatopoeia'd the fuck out of that?
Oh,
Oh, his hot dog. Oh.
I got a 0, 0, and a 4.
0,
So
0, and a
100, 100, and a 4.
104. All right, give me another one.
48.
48. All right. You are well on your way to learning to make potions of enlarge and reduce.
Yeah. I can make my cock huge.
You are no longer able to learn enlarge and reduce. We are shutting that book. Anyway, you guys would
You've
eventually
suddenly
get
forgotten how to read.
You eventually get a. Everyone, gather around.
Hmm.
It's time we make our strategy to invade the castle.
You got it.
That felt like such a serious, like, zoom in moment of, like, it's time to invade the castle. And it zooms in on his face, and in the background you just hear Arturok go, "You got it."
You got it. It's like a little cartoon Arturok. It's like, you got it. But
Yeah,
he
it's like
Chibi Arturok.
He's just like, time to invade the castle. Down. Got it.
Bird. You all see as they have made a 3D model of what information they have on the castle. To fully describe to you, the plans you have are of the castle and grounds itself. The whole city of Hexus, that they have like roughly dioramaed, is the castle is perched on top of a giant bone carcass like insect. To give you more of a visual of looking at the actual map, because they have it a bit more visualized here. Hexus is like the whole city and empire capital is built around the giant carcass. One thing to note, the Hexus Empire capital, there is like little like houses outside of it for like it would be described as the less fortunate live out there, because Hexus is the capital, you got to pay a lot of money to live there, because Hexus is basically every city and land in this capital rolled into one. You can find any type of magic here. And the inner city is completely surrounded by a giant bone wall that is basically what looks like a massive tailbone that is wrapping around the skeleton completely, with the giant thorn and stinger of this thing being like public stairs up to the castle itself. The castle itself is massive. It sits upon the not the head, but the body structure. It's built into the giant skeleton, and the only way up to it publicly is through the giant stinger, like the staircase stinger. However, you guys have learned that there's another way in it, which is basically a royal escape, just in case anything were to happen.
Yeah.
And that there's a hidden royal entrance through Worm's Maid Shop, which...
Would you love me if I was still a worm?
Fucking dragon? Yeah.
Calm down, Zelda.
And some of these people would definitely know about it. You would hear Telly go, Worm's Maid Shop is probably one of the central magic shops. There's a lot going on with it. There's plenty of magic items there that are being sold. So if we want to stock up on anything, we could always use that to our benefit.
That'd be pretty good to take a look at.
Yeah,
But with also being one of the biggest magic shops in an entire empire of magic, it's also very well guarded.
I bet.
And we also don't know where the secret entrance could be. So it would be recommended, it'd be good to look around for what could possibly, you guys are currently right here, what it could possibly be. Some other things of note, this is Hexus, so there's definitely some powerful people here. And also, you guys would find out that through the reliable source, the monthly meeting is currently going on or about to start. And a monthly meeting usually lasts multiple days.
Damn.
Because there's a lot to discuss. And because usually what you guys have heard about a monthly meeting, they are discussing basically what has happened in the month, discussing past months, and then discussing what possible future months could look like. And then they are all creating a speech for the entire capital. So this is a multi-day thing.
They do this 12 times a year?
Yep,
Jesus. That's a lot of work.
it is. Something they would also say is if we want to take a direct approach, the Evo Cannon walls can definitely be a problem. They are stationed in probably the only ways to really get in. There's those two walls right there that you could probably try, but the guard towers have complete access to those areas. And considering there's the Evo walls, they'd probably be watching those more. Those walls that don't have the Evo walls on it. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask for any information on like planning in your own minds that you might want to do. But currently, right now, that is all I can really think of that they would have to like give to this like organization account.
Okay, so I guess the most potential things to like the most important thing to talk about is like, of course we're gonna be storming the castle, but like what's the first thing to go to, like what to avoid, and like possible escape routes and all that.
Of course. Do you have anything you wish to add, or would you like to hear other ideas? Like, do you have any like? It's like I have a idea of how we could escape, or what we should like routes we should do.
Let's see. Barracks, prison tower, ruins tower, train grounds, Eagle Cannon Wall. Is there any way to like disable like any of the guard towers or like the cannon walls? Because like, even if we do escape, we're definitely going to be attacked like around all sides.
I don't know if there's a way to disable them, but if there's definitely a way that their own people don't get attacked, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, guards are people, but magic is magic. There has to be a rule to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there might be a small potential that like some civilians would get caught in crossfire.
It's a small possibility considering if we are storming the castle, it's far away from city grounds, considering it's on top of that corpse.
To my knowledge, if we'd be doing this during the monthly meeting, this is a huge gamble. Either security would be lowered because their forces would be either separated and elsewhere, or depending on where the monthly meeting is being held, it would be even tighter security than normal. Although I don't know whether or not our excursion in Chantlick has been noticed yet. So definitely
could be busy discussing. Usually, no one can get in touch with the generals during a time like this.
I wonder if perhaps a smaller. We don't have any capabilities to lay siege or to like attack by any means, but if we were to potentially infiltrate with a smaller group, someone liked my idea. Who was that?
That was Nala. Nala's trying to break my box. I'm keeping all my clothes in.
See, Nala agrees with me.
Damn, she's got a lot to say.
Playing with the fucking chip clip. Stupid. You want to play with scissors?
Do not give your cat scissors.
You just say, do you want to play with scissors?
She was looking at them. They're all red and shiny, and you want to play with them. I'm just kidding.
Here, let me open them up for you.
But yeah, you would get some, like, people being like, yeah, that's true. It would be good to send, like, a party in to, like, look at things. I mean, if we get enough coordinates, Telly can just teleport us in there.
Yeah.
Worm's Mage Shop is also really grabbing my attention. I'm so sorry. Give me a little bit. I need to run to the bathroom real quick. You guys can keep going, but just let me know that I'll need someone to fill me in real quick. But I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Sure thing.
Finley went out playing. I saw them.
No. Saldo sits with his hand on his chin as he ponders the map. All right, I'll be right back.
While Saldo goes to the bathroom, does anyone want to put any input in?
Okay, like I was gonna add into like multiple coordinates for somebody to put in portals anywhere, just in case. But what if there's a
I
situation
imagine that
where-
was canon, but
Cannon
What-
bird.
what if there's some sort of potential of us getting separated, and like there's a handful of us running, like several handfuls of like us running around a castle trying to get caught, and we'll either have to like reach one singular portal somehow, or bring up multiple portals.
Telly would say, "That's a good point, but when I make my portals, they can only be open for an hour, and I can make multiple, but I can only do 3 per day.
Mm.
So if I really wanted to, I could make 3 portals, but if we go past an hour, they're all gone."
Okay, then in which case we'll probably have to like form some like coordinated meetups, some mostly hidden and such. So we'll be able to like jump into a portal at a moment's notice if we're relatively close.
That would definitely be good. But I don't want to suggest splitting us up. But splitting up might be a good thing to not be noticed faster, depending on the situation. We also need to figure out something else. If this
Yeah?
castle is able to block magic.
Okay.
And if it does, how can we stop that?
Well, there has to be some type of device or like someone like casting that type of magic, and we could probably take care of them somehow.
We are working with the doctor here. Or
That is true. She
What
would
would be
probably
the-
have formed some sort of failsafe or something.
maybe visiting her lab. Like, I don't know if she's a part of the conference, but she is the royal advisor, so maybe her lab will be open. Hello?
I could
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
really go for a Saldo right now.
Oh my god.
Can we
Jesus.
can we summarize like what the plan is so far, or are we still coming up with something?
Basically, you're coming up with all the maybes that could happen. And you're like being like, all right, before we come up with the plan, we have to think about every avenue that we can like go around.
But
Currently, right now, what's up?
I was just gonna ask currently.
Currently, right now, you have 2 entrances you could try. You have up the Stinger, which is like basically climbing up the stairs right to the castle. Or you have trying to go through Worm's Maid Shop. You could try doing a different method, like say flying or something, but that's a bit more dangerous because you could be shot down. And Worm's Maid Shop is a magical shop, so it's good to get supplies from there. However, you will have to try and find it within the shop in general, because nobody even knew that the royal entrance was in the shop in the first place. Another point of like talk is, for instance, if you do go through, Arirock brought this up, even if you guys do go through, is there a way to disable like the cannon walls and the guard towers? Because once you're in there, it's going to be a lot harder to get out because you'll just be surrounded.
I bet.
Saldo's back.
Yeah. Oh, that's the best thing I could think of is because I know you guys were talking about like the portals and then how they're only open for an hour. I feel like any portal thing we should save until the very end, because then that way we have a for sure hour to get out. I think genuinely we should try to sneak in a different way, like Finley changing. Oh, but then how would everyone else get in? You guys are my let's do the ye old like
Trojan horse.
I caught these prisoners and I'm turning them in.
Oh yeah.
Someone would actually
Magic-
bring up, like, if you did change, you could just let us in.
I
Or,
probably could.
What
But it's
about magic
also-
items? What about
it's
magic
also-
item inspectors?
And also the fact that I think yours and Arterock's face is currently known.
Oh, yeah, we are probably very noticeable. Especially me, since I'm pretty much the most recognizable out of all of us.
Magic item
No
inspector.
one knows who the fuck Finley is. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, don't worry. It's so great, Finley. Nobody cares about you.
No one cares about you. Yay!
Don't worry. I don't have a dad
Anyway.
who cares about me either.
Anyway,
Why did you like take 5 minutes? You just let us sit in silence.
Yeah.
Really have
Uh,
a camera at home.
you know what?
What was the plan that was a thought of that we were?
While you were gone, it was basically brought up like how the portals would work and stuff like that, and also the idea of, are they able to stop magic in some way? And also, can you disable guard towers and evo cannons and stuff?
Oh yeah, because even if we do like sneak in there, we don't know for sure that we could do the portal because of the magic block,
If there is one.
if there is one.
But something else that would be brought up. They would, I believe it would be Doyle. Doyle would rub her finger across most of the writing because she's blind. She would say, they also have communications, which would cause a lot of issues if we got caught and then the entire castle knew instantly.
Hey, Brendan,
What's up?
I have a question.
Hit me with it.
Does Alice? I have two questions. Does Alice have a magic circle? No,
A magic circle known?
not gnome. Known. Does
No,
okay.
no, I know. I heard what you said.
Does Alice have a magic circle gnome? Okay. So
I have a
here's
broom.
what here's what Saldo's thinking. I have glyph of warding. Now, if magic was somehow warded against the castle of making a portal both inside or through, if we already had magic that was prepared and then snuck it in,
You need.
it wouldn't be casting it. It would basically just be opening it from inside, right? My idea is if we could open a magic circle inside the castle, if Finley can get inside. But my second question is, if I'm casting Glyph of Warding, could I store somebody else's spell within it, or does it have to be something that I store?
I believe it has to be something you store because you're casting the spell,
But
right? Unless
if,
you want.
if you want to store
doesn't-
something, you know what we could use to store a spell?
What?
Don't we have
you-
that?
Oh, you're
that
right.
rock?
Oh,
We have that
shit.
crystal. So no
Oh, but
matter
it was a
what.
first level spell.
it's only first level though.
Oh fuck! I didn't think about that. Damn.
Mm.
I was like, I had a plan brewing and everything because you were like, if Finley can get inside, and I was thinking, soft idea of like, what if Finley snuck inside by themselves because they can change, or they could just go in like themselves because I don't think anyone knows who or what Finley looks like.
Who or what?
You know what I mean? You don't know.
I
they
know.
don't
I just
who-
thought it was funny.
They don't know who Finley is, and they don't know what they look like. There, god damn it. All right.
I thought it was funny.
Brendan tearing us apart. Fuck. I lost my train of thought. Finley sneaks in, figures out if there's a magic block, somehow figures out a way to get everyone in, but then it was also like Finley could also hold the gem that has that spell, but only first level spell. So, like I said, soft. What?
Sorry, I'm reading a spell right now.
What?
I'm reading a
Share with
spell.
the class. Share with the
Yeah.
class.
I guess because it there's two points of contention. One of them's being you store a prepared spell, so that would be up to you as to whether or not it's either a spell I can prepare or a spell somebody else can prepare. But the other point of contention is the fact that it has to trigger.
You know what?
it has to target a
Hold
creature.
on. Brendan's doing
is
a
the
you
thing.
know what.
You know what?
Yeah.
Saldo, make me an Arcana check. I've been watching a lot of Fantasy High, and you know what? I love Rule of Cool, and this sounds like a cool idea.
Arcana.
I love the shit we can get away with Brendan.
Well, if it's creative, I love it, and I just want it to happen.
Fucking Brendan, can I jump out of my portal and smack him with my mace, but also use I don't even remember what I did. I did a spell. Sorry, go ahead.
You,
I was rambling.
Enchanted your weapon with it, and I was like, you know what? That sounds dope. Do it. You know what? Fuck it. If somebody, if you work with somebody to do it, and you're both casting a spell to do it, fuck it. You guys can prepare that spell into a glyph.
So
So are we doing this? Is this the
Here's-
plan?
here's my idea. If Finley, I'll work with Alice. If we can mark a teleportation glyph inside of a book or some other object.
I don't think a glyph can be moved.
Oh, you know what?
I don't think it can be moved.
Hold it. If it's inside something, trigger. Hold on. Either it's a surface or within an object that can be closed to conceal the glyph. If the surface or object is moved more than 10 feet from where you cast the spell, the glyph is broken. Yep, you're right. Never mind. Never mind.
That, funny enough, somebody's tried that idea before in a past campaign, and we learned that real fast because our
Yeah.
whole plan hinged on it, and we tried it, and then we found out, and we died. That is exactly what happened.
Yep. Uh huh.
I will not change the rules
Oh, yeah,
as
no,
they
no.
are written.
Yeah. No. That's completely fine. That's just an oversight on my end. Shoot.
But if you wanted to enchant your Warhammer and jump in a portal, I'm fully...
And none of us have like dimension door or
Let me check everyone.
oh no none of us do. I know that for certain.
Who would
Yeah,
have-
no,
That's
I'm
you.
sorry, I don't have Dementia Door.
Technically, yeah. You know what? Funny enough, nobody here knows Dimension Door because all of the Rebellion technically are fucked up classes. And
Just
Telly,
rely on Telly.
yeah, Telly is a portal maker, so they're like, we don't need Dimension Door.
Anyway, I can store oxygen in the bag holding. Here, Telly, hold this bag.
You're sure
Hold
thing.
this bag.
Uh,
I command her that she doesn't need to breathe.
that's not how that works.
What if we're in a desperate struggle? Saldo throws the bag of holding like a Pokeball and summons the Bagman.
Would you like to help us in our quest, Bagman?
Dear Lord.
Thank you, Bagman.
It's actually Cannibal Carl that Marco drew. From-
Oh my God, the
Alright.
return.
We gotta play
I'm
this game
here.
again.
Oh, hot dogs! Oh.
Okay,
Oh
okay,
no,
okay.
we summoned Jennifer Coolidge.
Not Jennifer
Okay.
Coolidge.
Okay. To my knowledge, we have two potential entrances. Worm's Magic Shop and the front door.
Well,
What did you say?
Would love it if you chose one of the options.
yeah, I love it. I love the difference in like options. We could either like go through a secret package underneath its store, or we walk through the front door.
Here's
Yes.
The thing.
I think we should split up. Not us. Well, maybe us. But
I
we need to
don't want to
we
be
need
in the
get-
aces anymore.
We need to get to the royal prison, don't we?
Yes.
Why don't one of us or a group of us go down there? And make it known. If we enter there as wanted criminals, they'll either take us somewhere deeper into the castle or they'll take us directly there and wait to be hidden. Or wait to be dealt with. That could cause a stir enough as it is for, say, Finley or someone else to enter in through other means. Either disguised through the entrance and or similarly somewhere else. And additionally, we can have a team at Worm's Magic Shop either searching for the way in or as a potential set of eyes and ears. It's just an
Well-
idea, but
Well, if any one of us does go in, go in and like pretend to be a prisoner, like what would happen? Well, how are we gonna get into contact with them if they confiscate all their things?
Don't you have a sending stone?
well, they're
Like, yes, they'll probably find the sending stuff.
Oh, that's
If they can take
actually if they
magic.
confiscate everything you have.
And even if you were to like hide us somewhere or somehow swallow it, they'll probably just use detect magic and punch you in the gut.
Give
and
it!
make you blow
It's
up.
fucking reach inside of you.
Yes.
Gimme.
it'd have to be me then.
What? Why?
I can cast sending on my own.
Oh yes, you have the ability. But what if it? But I just realized this. What if like they have like a stronger magic notification within the prisoners, so prisoners won't get out.
Yeah, we haven't seen the prison, and well, considering everyone broke out 20 years ago, it might have renovated a bit.
Mm-hmm. There's probably some form of fortress in there.
Man, this castle's like a fortress.
Man, this castle's like a castle.
Well, this is a castle.
Love castles. Love castles.
Castles.
Frank Castle.
Brendan.
Hot
Castles.
dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog castles.
Jesus Christ, guys.
We keep going back to this.
I
Brendan, can I
swear to
use my
God,
own-
Nicholas warned us.
I did. Brendan, can I cast Animate
You
Dead
need
on
to
my own
warn us
skeleton?
better, harder.
I'm sorry. Wait. Nick, one more time. Hit me with it. I heard animate dead.
Can I cast Animate Dead on my own skeleton?
Um,
What?
Free Pip.
Free-
Free Pip.
Pip is like, I'm finally free.
Wait a minute.
No,
I'm
Pip is just inside me, like
Whoa. He's got a
Release
bone
me.
to pick with you.
I don't like being I don't like being wet and covered in meat.
We're
Feeling
losing it, guys.
Anyway, back.
good.
What the fuck?
Fucking Artrog over here singing Feel Good Inc.
We were doing so good, guys.
Okay. So that's just my 2 cents. There's 2 points of entry. There's 2 points of entry.
That's what do you mean 2 cents? Don't you mean one quarter of a copper?
That's just my 2 coppers.
Cops?
As much as I'd like to look and peruse the magic shop, but I certainly don't. I would certainly think that if there's a royal escape through the magic shop, it would be greatly hidden.
And who knows? Like even if we do find the hidden escape, there is a chance that the tenants of the magic shop would be an ally of the castle and would try to stop us.
Unless I turn to Finley.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it needs to be used.
Used.
The
Used.
proprietor of the shop would most likely know about it if someone from the castle under urgent business says they need to enter immediately. They might get let in.
In which case, you really need to be convincible.
Convincible?
Convincing.
Convincing. That's the word I was thinking.
I need to really change. Ooh.
Wing.
Stop. Arderock.
Yes.
God damn it. Arderock's making me lose my mind. I don't even remember what the fuck I was gonna say.
I already lost my mind.
Someone mute this man. Who would I change into?
What?
No,
Where'd he
who
go?
kicked him?
Hey,
Who kicked him?
Brendan, was that you?
Brendan. For once, I can say that was not me. I've been knitting this whole time.
Oh,
To
you're
be
knitting another
fair,
thing?
I
You're
wasn't
knitting
paying
this time.
attention. To be fair, I wasn't paying attention because I was just listening to you all, and I heard mute. My mouse did not get to the mute before I clicked, and I disconnected.
Mental maths.
Et tu?
But yeah, you were saying about who would you even change into?
Who would I even change into? Can I change into the cat?
Pied?
Pied?
No, I shouldn't. If I change into anyone, I shouldn't change into someone that'd be like
To be one.
recognizable. Because
Yeah, to be one of the generals.
what if that general's already in the building?
Mhm.
You do know the monthly meeting's probably going on, so they're probably in there and they're staying there right now.
Right.
Yeah, there is a chance that like if you do dress up as one of the generals, the Shopton will probably have a receiver in their ear and says that the generals are in the building. I repeat, the generals are in the building. And he looks up and sees that general walk in through the door, and he's like, "Hey,
Hey.
You would hear Telly say, we could always just check out the shop to begin with. Maybe we could figure out some important people that could otherwise go through the like secret entrance."
Ooh.
oh, you mean just to scout it out?
Yeah, get
yeah.
a good idea. I think that's a good idea.
Because
Scout the
Actually, go
scout the
shopping.
store.
because obviously we can't go through the most important people. Like we can't ask Finley to turn into the scientist, right? Because if they might be in there.
Obviously,
But
Do we-
what if we found lower, like royalty people or whatever? They have maids and stuff.
yeah, probably like someone like probably important enough, but not the way too recognizable, like a high-ranking soldier, maybe.
It's actually a really good idea. Should we all go, or do you want just Finley to like just change into someone as like a passerby and go?
I don't think we'd need to do that. I think it'd probably be best if a good group of us went to explore and maybe buy some things that might be necessary.
Oh yeah, we robbed the store in order to storm into the castle.
We robbed the store to store the store.
Yeah, I was trying to do the Thanos line, but I couldn't figure it out.
Let me just
Store.
do that to show you everybody who's around and also the map in the D&D chat.
The fuck do
So
you
that way
mean?
you guys-
It was already pinned.
Well, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is pinned. My bad. I'm sorry.
You sick fuck.
Oh, it
No,
is.
but I think I pinned mine that I put.
Oh.
We're so
yeah,
fucking
it's like-
back.
Yeah, we're
But
out here
yeah.
making plans.
So that way you can look at the rebellion you're working with and also the map at the same time.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink.
All
You
right.
guys
well,
keep planning.
Ardark's gonna miss out.
But yeah, if that's what you wish, here is the people that you are working with. To let you know their strength levels, I would say you have seen Bramble. Bramble has held his own against 2 generals before. So Bramble is definitely one of the strongest people here. Where Husk, I need names. Where Husker and Ryzeneth are probably all on the same level. These 3, I'll group them up together. she's probably on the same level with Bramble. These guys are definitely more espionage and just like utility. And in terms of you guys, she's honestly probably on their level.
Oh my god, we're flying.
Yeah, I'm just putting you guys in like how strong you are, like group wise. No.
Just a fucking no.
Okay, I'm back. I got me.
All right,
a Sprite and a
so
glass.
strongest people here, probably these three.
Hey.
I'd say next strongest group are these people.
Hey.
The next strongest, these people, and then the weakest are probably these people. Actually, she actually is only really. She is emotionally damaged. Where would say she is the strongest when she's in a random lycanthrope form, but she can't control herself. So she would probably be best if, like, case scenario,
like as like a giant distraction or something.
Yeah. Which she usually is if she has to do that. However, it takes her a while to really get out of that form.
If anything, we can probably position her into in front of a portal, and like one of us could just tackle her into it.
Get her! Get down, Mr. President! Yeah, so those are the groups of like by like strength. But don't discount anyone. I will say that. Everyone has their uses.
But I got a coupon.
I love being used.
But I got a coupon.
I love Groupon.
I'm glad nobody heard what I said.
I heard you.
What did you say?
He loves being used.
What? No.
Whoa!
You're crazy. That's crazy talk. Blah, 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 blah.
Forget.
A brain explosion beam.
What? Oh yeah, brain explosion.
Blows up
beam.
pancakes with mine.
My fucking pancake.
My fucking pancakes.
Anyway, yeah.
This
going
is
back on
your
track.
like. This is your like team, where it's like you have $15 to buy like your fucking team, right? And it's like these are $10. These are $10. These are
$7.
These $7. These
Wow,
are
we're in the
$5
$7
or $1.
category.
Yeah.
You get $1.
You're $5 and then you're $1.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Sorry, I just looked at the D&D chat. We're so fucking back.
Dude, I fucking love that photo so much.
yeah.
We're so fucking back.
the fact
We
that
have fun
Salda's
here.
Squidward fits so well. You've reached the home of unspeakable talent.
I feel like hey, it's either that or Mr. Krabs. Money.
Money.
Calivore.
Mr. Calivore, I have an idea.
How are the boy?
Can I
Alright.
get
Okay. So we should. Our goal is to go scout the magic shop, right? Just starting back to what we were planning. What is our goal is to look at the magic shop and then just to scout that out, right? And then potentially find more information about who can maybe come and go before we even consider the infiltration, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Why is there just silence?
Well, no, because
Yeah.
it's our plan.
I've been trying to think.
I want
So-
a hot dog.
So, our most important thing is potentially seeing or finding green. In which case, we need to be prepared to potentially escort someone out.
Oh yeah, that is true. Like there is
I
a high
think-
chance that Green is potentially very injured.
Yeah. I think keeping these like groupings in mind, I think what we should just do is have a team take a look and scout out around the perimeter of the castle itself, not getting too close to see if there's any more detail we can glean from like looking at it in person rather than just looking at schematics. One team does that, the other team goes into Worm's magic shop and figures out what the goings-ons are there.
With the goings and happenings.
It happens and the haps.
See if we can put,
the doings and the happenings of the
seeing if we can potentially I see that. I love them.
I'm sorry. Ooh. Sorry.
What being said?
Skylar, I was texting Skylar on Snapchat and he has been trying to send me the stonks meme this entire time. And he's like, I've been trying to send the stonks meme, but I'm too old to figure it out. And I sent it like 2 seconds afterwards because I just searched it up on GIF. He downloaded
Jesus,
it
why
like
is he-
5 times. I'm so sorry. I just wanted
Why
to
is he
explain
s-
why I was dying.
Why is he so old?
so old, don't understand.
Like, I'm pretty sure there's,
technology.
like-
so old.
I'm pretty sure there's like some people like his age that would be like more tech savvy, but no, like
No, he sucks.
yeah, like I was half expecting him to like act like Skips for that one regular show episode where he sees the computer beeps and he smashes it with a sledgehammer.
It's pretty much him. Except
It's
he
stealing my soul! It's like smashes his phone.
Okay, but anyways, so we're 2 teams. One's going to the store and seeing the goings and awnings, and the other was going. Oh, I just had it on my tongue. Where?
Where?
I'm
Over there.
asking. Where? What's the
At
plan?
Worm's magic shop. Worm's magic
Yep.
shop.
Just the
A
shop?
magic show.
I thought we were splitting into
well,
2
I-
teams.
Yeah, one team is going to get as close to the castle as they can without being spotted or like drawing attention, just to see if there's any information that could possibly be gleaned, like how guard rotations work, or how exactly people do get in if we're using the front entrance. Just something that we might not see if by looking at a static picture of the schematics. One team does that while the other team goes and addresses Worm's magic shop.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
All right. So, just making sure for myself, because I want to know exactly what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
One team going to the magic shop. The other one is going around Hexus and just learning information.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if you could tell me, I imagine there's going to be 2 teams, but maybe 3 if you're keeping people here. Just tell me who's going where.
I'd like to go to the magic shop.
Loki, I
Alright.
want to go to the magic shop. Magic shop too. Like,
All right.
oh, perfect. I guess some potential stuff. Like now that I have plenty of money, I could definitely afford something.
Boys night. Rose Stones back. All right.
Actually, no. We're not going to do it like that. We're going to do it like this.
I assume Finley's going wherever they need to see the most faces for the sneak-in.
You're
Yeah.
coming to the You're coming to the magic shop then. If we're gonna be
So is
potentially using
full boys' night?
Magic.
2.5
Yes.
men.
It's
Yeah,
Finley's one of the guys.
Well, no, yeah, but you're not like you're not like a full guy because you're a thing. So you're a half man. So you're a half man. So that's what it's 2.5 men here.
2.5 men.
Manly men. Brenda's quoting that.
Men,
Yeah,
men,
please quote him.
manly men,
Brendan's quoting
men.
that.
La 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 la.
Finley, you got so hurt, Max. Finley's one of the boys. I'm
Finley.
sorry, Max. I didn't mean to-
I'm one of the guys. Well, no, I know, but you're not fully a guy. You're like a thing.
I mean, technically, he's not wrong. You're more of an it.
All right. So currently, right now, we got the boys, the aces, the 2.5 men. Men. You 3 are going. You-
Alice has got to come for the magic items too.
Okay. So Alice. All right. Is there anyone else you would wish to come with?
I'll tell you who I don't want to come. Doremi. We need Doremi on. If Doremi is going to be showing up, Doremi's been like a very small player, like in the in what's going on. So I think that they would probably be best to look at the castle and whatnot from close by. Additionally, I can get in touch with them very easily. So if we needed strong communication between the groups, it would be with her.
Oh my god, I just looked at the quote chat. Why is Skylar on Garfield's body?
Not even Garfield.
Snapchat has a new
Snapchat.
thing where it AIs their face onto all this shit.
Stop.
It's
I was trying to send
terrifying.
the song meme, but I'm too old to figure it out.
Dude,
Immediately
he
sent
said he
song.
downloaded it 5 times, and in that whole 5 minutes, he was trying to figure out how the fuck to send it, and I
Alright,
just searched it
so-
on GIF.
Doremi
surprised-
would Doremi.
I'm surprised he
actually,
knows what the download is.
Doremi would want Doyle with her, as well as Glacia. They're the stealthiest.
Because this is ladies' night and the feeling's right. Alice is one of the boys.
The boys.
Alice. Alice just
one of
goes,
the
the boys.
The boys.
We're not saying this.
Finley
mind you,
saw the
completely-
Arthur just like the boys.
The boys.
For recon around the city.
We're just screaming at each other. The boys. While Alice is like, someone help.
I'm not a boy. You know what? City people who would want to go into the city. The boys.
Obviously.
Not a lot of them can go into the city because they'll probably be recognized.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe brown for the stay-at-home people.
Well, I'm just not gonna color them.
I
You know
can say
what?
something. I
You know
can say
what?
something.
Shut up. You know what? She'd actually be really good if info gathering. Who would stay and who would go? Moss is going to be kept here because they don't want Moss running off, and also
Yeah.
if Wicked shows up, it's all done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like she's like if she gets caught and it obviously runs toward one. Obviously runs.
Dad.
towards Yeah. I'm still getting flashback to like it's so sitting that like Moss and that other guy were literally dogs in their past lives.
Yeah, they were just dogs experimented on and became people. However,
Nice,
they're
man.
more human than pied,
Can
so there's
I-
definitely something different.
Can I go through a change where I go from human to dog?
That's technically a different creature, so
Please?
you cannot.
You gotta be a
Please?
humanoid. You gotta be a humanoid, baby.
Please.
You know
turn
what?
back.
You know what, Finley? I will say this. You can do that. However, get bitten by a lycanthrope first.
Moss, come here. Moss bite. Reminds me of that fucking comic where it's like a person changing into a werewolf and he's like, oh, no, not here, not now, of all the places. And he turns into a werewolf and it zooms out and he's at a furry convention and he starts immediately getting like attacked by the furries being like, bite me.
Oh my god.
Zeno is also going to stay here because he also kind of punched Wicked in the face.
Yeah.
And also, if he saw his gauntlet somewhere, there's no way he's not going to run out of it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Actually, Eva's also Lynx is also going to stay here because now she has white hair and she's probably more recognizable.
Oh yeah, that is true.
I was gonna say arguably maybe the opposite, but true.
Depends on who's around. And you guys don't want any possibility.
Yeah.
Shaco is not going because they know he's going to get lost after one day.
Where am I?
Who are you people? Actually, funny enough, you guys know they have to remind him what he's doing every single day about the rebellion. They're like, we're trying to take down the people who experimented on us. He's like, who did that? How dare they?
He's like, they probably. Then again, they also probably just had to be like, this is your task. You gotta go do this, and without explaining why, he's like, sure thing, absolutely.
He's down for it. Husker's gonna go with Lady. Jeremy has an idea that she wants to do.
The castle crew.
Castle crew.
I was good. These guys are the castle crashers.
Yeah.
These guys are the magic men.
And then these guys are the city boys with Lilia.
The city slickers.
That should be. Does he want to go? No, he's a fucking walking furnace. He's not gonna go into the city. Yeah, you know what? This is good. Here are the groups. Doremi's group is people who are going to do espionage, try and like sneak around and learn some things, maybe sabotage some things if they can.
Yeah.
Which you know, Husker, whatever he touches with like full palm, slowly disintegrates.
Mm-hmm.
It takes time though. He's slower, Rocky.
Yeah.
You got.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say that.
You got city folk, cause you got Lilia and her boys, who are gonna go around Hexus and just like get as much information as possible. Visit any bars, any other libraries and stores that they can. Just kind of talk to people. Which Simon and hey, get out of there. Go. which Simon and Simone, to your knowledge, are paladins. So they're very charismatic. And also, Simone is very good at pickpocketing.
Yeah.
And Lilia,
Literally stole from a fucking cleric.
Yeah.
From a priestess.
and then we got Boys Night featuring Alice, and our guys are gonna go to Worm's Magic Shop to figure out if you can find the entrance, and also maybe spend some of that fucking money, dude, to get yourself ready for this raid. Am I right, boys?
Fucking money, bro.
You guys got a lot of money.
I wish I had the ability to fucking animate shit, because I would just draw like the three of us with like fucking bling and shit, like strolling up
With
to
their money
fucking
gang.
shop.
I wish I also had the ability to animate.
I wish I had the
Tiny
ability.
Solo is my name.
Tiny Solo is my name. Straight from my daddy's
From
brain.
Solo's name. Yeah.
What are you guys saying?
It's from Trolls, and it's the funniest thing. I remember when that trailer came out, I was working at the deli, and me and my coworker laughed for an hour at that. My coworker Keyshawn would be at the slicer, and I would just hear him, "Tiny Diamond is my." It's just like, it was so funny.
I hate Guy Diamond.
But yeah.
Tiny Diamond's pretty cool, right though.
But you guys prepare yourselves as you see Telly goes, "I'm not going to be going because I don't want to be there, and obviously Bramble's afraid if I get her." Actually, Bramble. You know what?
I wanna
By himself.
not to take away from the excitement, but I did want to ask what time we were
Soon.
ending, because we
Soon.
have an hour.
I know. Hello.
I'm not like trying to push or anything. I just
You're all good. Don't worry. I know exactly what this is going to end.
Oh
don't
shit! I
know how to
forgot.
feel about that.
I forgot that you're like you're 1 hour ahead of me.
Yeah.
All right.
I was,
Yeah,
I was like,
I'm 1 hour ahead of Matt.
loads. I was like, we got loads of time.
Yeah,
But
I
you
was, I was confused for a
We
second
do.
too.
We have like a good hour and 20. I just the absolute latest I can go to bed is like 1, and I'd like to
I know.
do
I'm.
stuff.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got it all planned out. You would see Bramble would just say, "We have our own mission that we would like to accomplish."
Or no?
So, I'm not going because Bramble has made it clear I'm kind of transportation, so I'm trying to keep myself as healthy as possible until that raid, baby. So, I'm gonna teleport all of you to Hexus. If all of you need to go somewhere different, Bramble, I know you said you needed to go somewhere different. I'm going to have the portal. I can only have the portal open for an hour. Just let me know if any of you are staying, or if I need to open one final portal. In that case, communicate with each other so that way we can all come back together.
Hey, real quick question. Are we teleporting? This is for everyone. Are we teleporting to Hexus directly, or outside of Hexus? And
You are teleporting outside.
and then we're
You'll-
traveling
She's,
to it.
she's basically going to teleport you a day and a half out. Not a day and a half a day out.
So will we need the wasps? Should Opal accompany the city slickers?
Yeah, you know what? It probably would be good.
That way,
Just to have the
everyone has
wasp
teams-
on standby.
Yeah, and everyone has teams of 4 then.
I might have also forgot Opal was there. She would be like, well, then if I teleport you half a day out there, you'll be there in like a few hours.
Sick. So then we've got Guys Night featuring Alice. We've got
Alice is
Castle
one of the
Crashers,
guys.
and we've got Guys and Dolls.
I'm not a guy.
No, Alice. It's a.
You're
it's
not a
it's
guy.
spirit.
You're
Alice, it's not about being a boy. It's about being a man. It's about being a bro.
I'm not either.
There's a Alice, it's not being a guy. It's about being a bro.
I don't know what that means.
In due time, you'll learn.
I grew up with Lynx. Sorry, I grew up with Lynx, Green, and Lambtail and Brew. Do you really think I know what bro means? Let's just go. You guys see as the massive portal opens, the wasps take off. Hey, stop that.
She's excited. She's letting us know the operation is gonna be a success.
It's gonna be a great time. No one will die. Goodbye, Nala.
What?
You guys see as the portal for all of you going to Hexus opens. The wasps fly. As the portal stays there, she's basically like, if you guys want to come back to this portal, let me know. But you guys have an hour for that. You would have to speed.
This is such more of a manageable group. This is like grouping. Like it makes so much more sense than just fucking everyone sprawled out on the.
But you all begin to head to the capital, and you guys, to describe it to you, you see Hexus in the distance even before you start heading there. That tail is about, to give it size, it's probably about as big as probably one of the taller buildings in New York. It is massive. It is. You know what? I can describe this to you like this. You guys remember the skull in the Clover Kingdom? How big that was? That thing was gargantuan. The size of that skull was our gargantuan creature size. This tail, as you look at it, you're like, that might be a little bigger. And the skull is even bigger than that. And the wings you see draping over all of Hexus. These like almost thick. When you see like a nail has its like thinnest layer like cut off, that's what those wings look like. Just like this carapace, just like draping over, giving shade to Hexus. As you eventually arrive. It is very easy to get in. There are multiple entrances. You would definitely, like, you would see this, like, satyr kind of like, hold it! As you, like you stop the wash. He's like, now you can't just don't know enter here now. Land it.
Hey, no, hey, now.
You make fun of me.
Is this Satyr Boomhauer?
No, Boomhauer. You guys land it. You see this satyr and a slightly fatter satyr just kind of like walk up to you. It's like, what is your entrance into Hexus? Are you on here business, pleasure?
Yes.
What's the other one? There you go. I think it's. Well, they don't look like royal, so I don't think. Yeah, business or pleasure.
Pleasure.
Wait,
Yes.
whoa
Just
there.
say yes.
Is there a difference?
What's the difference?
Make me a persuasion roll.
Fuck yeah.
Max, I was literally gonna say that. Jesus.
Get out of my head, Marco.
Get out of my head. You said persuasion?
Do you have
Get
more
out.
nuggets for me?
Man.
Oh,
How
fuck,
many
that was
nuggets do you have?
almost a 20. You
No, it
saw
just
that, right?
probably-
That was
No, it just
almost a
probably
20.
12. That one. You see as they kind of look at your car and just go, you know what? No one's ever said that to me before. I like this guy. As you see as they just start elbowing each other like.
God damn it.
You see
These guys are clearly on some guy's night. Let them.
Oh my god!
You
You guys
She's
are
like-
clearly on some guys. I don't know why that took me so long.
see as they go, man, I haven't seen this people in since 2.5 minutes. Am I right? You
Jesus.
Oh my god!
You see as these two begin to write on a magic circle along their wall, and you see as an invisible field drops in front of you. And they're like, now you can go in without crashing. As you guys fly in, you're kind of brought to a parking area where they're like, we don't want, if you're gonna walk around, we don't want you flying around and stuff like that. You would notice that flying machines are not allowed in Hexus.
Love it when big
Probably
cities
makes, the
have
giant,
parking
probably
lots.
makes the giant winged skeleton jealous.
Perhaps.
What?
Anyway,
I
you.
could joke. No, what do you mean they got him?
What do you mean they got him? What do you mean they got him? You guys have to park it because it's a flying vehicle, and you all go your separate ways. Boys' night.
Boys' night. Boys' night.
Boys, next
You guys
boys.
make your way through this city. Allow me to show you what is inside the carcass.
Whoa. Whoa.
Welcome to Hexus,
So
a
this
city,
is-
that is completely just, when you think Feywild, or Feywild, this is it. There is bridges everywhere. There is buildings on top of these outgrowing trees. You see there's buildings that are built sideways into the carapace. There's hanging buildings from the wings. You see that the wings are labeled as night markets, where it's blocking from the always noonish / twilight sky. So they have a bunch of hotels that are in that area. There's hey, if you actually want to sleep in night, why don't you stay at this place? And you see all these overgrown trees and stuff are around here. This is if you took the Feywild and condensed it into one massive capital.
Mm.
Now then, you guys are looking for Worm's Magic Shop?
Ugh.
Make
Yes.
me an investigation check.
All of us?
Oh, uh-oh.
Whoever chooses to be looking. You guys can also give each other advantage and stuff.
Meow, 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 meow,
Okay.
meow, 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 meow. Wait,
This is problematic.
You're
I
problematic.
got. Whoa!
whoa.
I got a +1 in investigation. But that's it.
Don't blame me. Blame Brendan. He's the one who told me. He's trying to tear us apart.
What did I do?
Oh! I got a natural 20 and I have a 3 on it got to 23, but I don't know if someone else has a higher investigation.
I got
Well,
a
you already
13.
rolled a natural 20.
I know, I just wanted to say it. Hotels.
Oh.
Why are you messaging me? Why you speak these words to me? You know who you are.
I'm pretty sure we all know who it is, because I don't think Marco would do that.
Well, why'd I roll? I was going to waste that.
All right. So we got a natural 20, a 13, and a 19.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
got
let Alice
a
roll.
natural 20 plus 3, that's 23.
It's a natural 20. It's an auto success.
God,
The
fuck.
best possible option.
You sick fuck.
What do you want?
Even Nala hates you.
That's for sure. Nah, she loves me when I give her what she wants. You guys are like you were walking through this like place. It is beautiful here. Eventually you have to separate with the other group. Simon says, "Good luck to you all. Please be safe."
You too. Thank you.
As you guys would depart in different directions. Finley,
Yes, Dad.
it's almost like a spidey sense. You're just like, I sense a really cool thing, and you just start walking. Which, by the way, this whole place is cool. You're probably jotting down notes this entire time, just like, wow, look at that thing. There's fairies everywhere. Did I just see like 5 centaur wrestling in the middle of the town? That's awesome. You're walking over a bridge, and you see as a water elemental splashes up over you and waves at you guys as it splashes down into the water again.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, Finley is absolutely losing their mind.
Alice as well. Alice is with you in that. She's like, you know what? I know we're on like a really deadly like mission right now to save our friends, but oh
This
my
is
god,
fucking
this
cool.
place is beautiful.
This place is amazing.
Eventually, you find this massive building, this 3-story building that says Worm's Magic Shop.
Whoa.
That is connected directly to the skull of the bug.
Oh boy. What? I don't know why I was thinking that this is gonna be like a 1-story like little mom and pop shop, but no, it's like a giant mall.
That's
Bug,
basically it's a
bug,
magic mall.
Bug.
Bug. You all enter as you are engrossed with like all these like tomes spreading across the walls. You see scrolls outlining like everywhere. You see what looks like this. You see a wasp, like a robotic wasp. However, this thing is not a wasp. It is a hornet. It is a massive black hornet that is hanging from the ceiling. And you see it has like this massive stinger. It's got guns on its head for antenna. As you hear, Va! As you hear, like scurrying around, as you just, as you see this little man.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, he's such a little guy.
Hello there.
I feel like this guy is gonna be terrifying in a second.
Hello there.
Hello there. My name is Worm.
Hello, good sir.
He's so cute.
You guys then hear an echo from upstairs, like, "Hello there. My name is Worm." As this one right here goes, "Not ignore that. That is Clone upstairs, greeting other guests.
What is his accent?
I am Worm. I am Worm, great magic sorcerer."
I love this guy.
He's adorable. Saldo, can
Yeah,
we keep him?
No, that's
You don't
not
keep
how-
Worm. Worm is free man. Worm already escaped prison once. No go back.
What?
Anyway, what you want?
Wait a minute, what?
He's
What?
such a little guy.
He is not even as tall as your knees.
God damn.
He is smaller than any gnome you have ever met. Any halfling. He is little man.
Why he's so itty bitty?
Because I am filled with power.
Whoa.
The smaller I get, the more powerful I am. He slightly shrinks in front of you. Ah, I have grown more powerful.
Oh God.
I love
believe
him.
The
him.
I love him.
entire building. Does the entire building shake from his power?
He raises his hand as you just hear a little shake. He says, "I cause earthquake in Scandinavia."
What's Scandinavia?
I make place called Scandinavia.
I made a place called Scandinavia. That is.
I make Scandinavia, then I cause earthquake, destroying Scandinavia. That is how strong I am.
I am God. Anyway, no, he doesn't say that. But he would say, "How may I help you, wonderful customers?"
Customers. Why did his accent just change?
I can do what I want. I am Worm.
That's literally how powerful he is. He can change his accent at the drop of a hat.
Yes.
Saldo, put him in the bag of holding. We can have him.
Worm can breathe and beg.
We can
That's
keep
fine.
him.
No, we can't just do that. You can't, Finley. You can't take people.
You can't keep a man.
That's what we did with Arturok.
What?
It's a little bit different.
That's different. He's accustomed to it now.
It's different. We couldn't leave Arturok behind because he has dementia.
I invented.
Where am I?
Arturok going, where am I?
What would you like? Peruse my store.
Can we look at the wares and everything
Magic
first
items.
before?
Yep. There's a lot of shit here. Is there anything specifically you guys are looking for?
Magic items.
All right, cool. Describe what you're looking for.
Items
That are magic.
Magical in nature.
You know what?
I've got some.
You find magic items.
Fuck! Alright, guys, let's go.
Didn't know I'd get this far. Oh, I have.
This far.
So good.
I went to a magic shop expecting no magic items. What the fuck is this shit?
I'm so tired.
thinking slowly like I didn't think I'd get this far.
I don't feel like we've done anything in this session at all.
You've done a lot. Like
lot.
why? Anyway, you met Worm. He's a lot.
All right.
All right. What are you guys doing?
I have as we're perusing and Saldo is looking around like to see, it's like if I were like a doorway to the straight to the castle, where would I be? As I'm also like making small talk with Worm, I say, "So Worm, do you own I was about to make small talk and ask him if he owns the store, then I realized what it's fucking called. What the name of the store is called.
My name is Worm.
So I'm just asking like, so how long have you worked here? As I'm like perusing and stuff.
I have worked here all of undead life, and also all living life.
That makes perfect sense.
Worm went from living to undead. You should let him finish. Worm went from living to dead to living again. He is a living creature.
Yeah.
For a moment.
I have owned stores since creation of Feywild. Not
Wow.
true. I was not owner at that point.
Dear Lord.
I was only intern.
Actually, yeah, he would say, I interned for Worm.
But aren't you Worm?
Yes, I am Worm, the 16th.
At first, I was only Worm the intern, but now I am Worm the magic mern.
Old name has been thrown behind because now Worm owner of shop. As they say, name is only name, but Worm is forever.
Dear Lord.
Before I died and came back to life, I had normal accents like this.
Hi, my name is Worm.
But once I died, I sound like this.
Worm only talked like this because of Master.
I did not
I like-
expect that.
Hello, I am
Hi,
Worm.
hi, my name is Worm.
But then I come back and become true spectacle.
Fuck, what hour was
When I-
that? God damn it.
1 second.
Hello, I
Yeah.
am Worm.
It's 329. 329.
Although,
Probably
make me.
second 50. Like
I want to say
I'll
like
try,
25.
yeah. Oh yeah, the entire
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, 325.
Make me a
Hello, my
investigation
name
check.
is Worm. Ooh.
Once I came back to
Well,
life
hot
and I
dice
sound
tonight.
like this, I realize I am God, so I could easily change back my accent, but I do not because this accent is fun. Goodbye.
I am Worm. Soldo, as you're talking to Worm, by the way, as you're talking to Worm, Finley, you're like, "Hey, Worm, what's this?" You see as Worm almost like splits, and he's still following you, and then you just see a second Worm follow to Finley. He's like, "Oh yes, let me explain."
What?
No, let me explain. I know, I will explain. No, me explain.
No, I am the
How do
original
you-
Worm. They all start killing each other. You,
I don't know why
Twice-
for a second I thought you were.
Twice be like,
yeah,
like,
twice.
I don't know what. I don't know why, but for a flat second I thought you when you said killing each other, and then they just started kissing each other.
stop!
This man got so much lore in 10 minutes.
God damn it! How do you clone yourself like that?
It is magic.
You know how a man and a woman makes love and make child. That is how Worm does it with Worm.
All right, somebody get him out.
I do not like him anymore.
I do not like this stone-faced one. Worm actually would explain it to you. Worm would say, Worm is able to cast clone spell at will.
Wild.
Clone spell at will.
It is a real spell, by the way, clone.
At will. Does that mean you could just make
Whenever
clone
you
yourself
want.
at any time?
You see as he clones himself again right in front of you, says, yes, yes.
Do you ever kiss your clones?
That,
What?
No,
Is that a
Finley, please.
Is that a real question?
No, no.
Okay. Anyway, going to Saldo because he's on lore.
Because it would be
I'm
so
on lore.
hilarious if
I'm on
that
lore
both
duty.
worms just said yes and they just started making out.
yeah.
Oh.
You hear, you hear the clinking of like teeth against each
I
other.
was gonna
'cause
say,
they're
say, you just hear Worm go, yes.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Ooh,
Saldo,
fuck.
as you're talking to Worm Prime, you,
Worm Prime. That's such a powerful name.
I'm gonna mute you guys. You walk past this painting on the wall.
Yeah.
This very obvious painting.
Yeah.
And you see what looks like 4 arcane locks on it. Like,
Whoa.
like you see these locks are like hanging from the side of this painting.
Mm-hmm.
As he continues, he's like, and then Worm decided, you know what? It is good to finally propose to Dragon. And Worm became Worm.
That did not last long. I was like, as you can see how small I am, I easily got swallowed like grape.
On Worm.
On Worm?
On Worm?
On
Yes,
Worm?
I am telling you truth.
Worm,
Like on Worm.
Worm needs to meet Beryl now.
Yes, Worm and Beryl, that's the most unstoppable duo of all time.
Worm helped Beryl become greatest adventurer of all time. Oh, gosh, really? Yes, you will become new Worm. What? I did not say that.
Uh-oh.
Anyway. Yes, you find, as you're looking around, you kind of look at this and you're like, why would there be locks on a painting?
Yeah. This almost reminds me of the church.
which you know has a similar function. There is a quick escape through some of the paintings.
Mm-hmm. This is concerning to say the least. I think we may have found the entryway. Also, what's the painting of?
It is a beautiful painting. I almost wanted to say worm. It is actually a very.
It is a beautiful worm painting.
Look at me! Witness me! It's actually a very beautiful painting. It is a painting of this just beautiful tree with a single apple on it.
Interesting.
Shoot. There's no like. There's no way to. My knowledge with like arcane locks, it's clear that like you have to really know. You have to know what the password is to like even deal with it, right?
These are like physical locks. They have keyholes and stuff on them.
Oh,
They are literally, it's literally 4 locks on the side of this painting.
huh. I see. In that case,
Shatter.
no. I wish.
Command word self-destruct.
Command word self-destruct.
Command word, testicular torsion.
With that in mind, I'm like, okay, great. We know that at the very least. And then I move on.
Do you ask Worm about the painting at all?
You know what? I will say. I asked. So, Wario, that's a wonderful painting. What do you know about? What do you know about it?
Oh, Worm's favorite piece of art. You see as he turns around and goes over to it, he goes, "Ah, it was given as gift for opening shop and such prosperous year. It was given by the royal advisor's 4 vassals."
Royal advisors, 4 vassals.
Oh, correction, 5 vassals.
5.
Yes, need to correct myself. There is new vassal in town. The Iron Carnage.
Why does that sound so threatening? Ardark actually says that.
Yes, the 5 vassals. There is Sir Genghis Goobus. There is... I knew I was going to get Marco with that. I paused right after. I knew I was going to get him with that.
Sorry.
Sir-
Just give me. Sorry, hold on. Just give me the premise over again. This painting was a gift from.
The 5 vassals. Sir Guinness Goobus, Sir Caliburn, Sir Eobard Chochi, Lady Adeline, and the Iron Carnage.
Oh, those are bosses. There's the generals and the bosses. Oh, goody.
Oh.
They gifted me it. Do not understand luck, but not going to detest. There is 4 locks on the side.
Yeah. Can you give me the names again?
There
Caliburn,
is-
Sir Chochi.
Yeah, Sir Caliburn, Sir Eobard Chochi, Sir Guinness Goobus, Lady Adeline, and the Iron Carnage.
Why that name, though? Give us Goobus.
Shut your mouth. 5.
It's
The royal
specifically
advisors,
because
5.
he wanted to get you about it, Marco.
Yeah, it's funny.
Oh,
Royal,
goody.
the royal advisors, 5 vassals. Yeah.
Got it.
I do not know much about the Iron Carnage, but the other vassals, very nice. They have been around for quite some time.
Only thing I know about Iron Carnage is that he loves turning about spines. Definitely loves ripping out spines, especially from
Actually-
changelings, dwarves, and minotaurs.
Actually,
That is his favorite pastime.
he would say, though I do know something about Iron Carnage. Apparently, he is able to catch magic with hand. Do you know how useful that is? You would see Alice go pale when she hears that.
She's like, oh.
You said can catch magic with his hands. Yes! You look sick! Something wrong!
I have magical cures
And
for
that
your
is where we're
ears.
going to end the session for tonight.
Oh, wow.
Right there?
Oh,
Yep.
God damn.
I want to give you time.
That makes
We
sense.
need-
And that is a
Makes
perfect
sense.
stopping point.
That is a pretty good
But-
stopping point.
yeah, that is
But-
true.
Plus, I already know. I got some things in mind of what I want to buy.
Yep.
you guys
I was
got-
gonna
you
say,
guys
think
got-
about some stuff you guys would want to buy with your money over this time.
And this is to aid us in the adventure, right? In the like.
Yeah, and also just magic items that you might want to get. You guys have plenty of money now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I got $1,000. I got $1,000. I can
Like for example, Finley, if you wanted to enchant your mace, or even possibly find a way to enchant your arm, you're resistant to lightning right now because of your dragon shield. So
Yeah, I forgot. I'm not even kidding. I forgot about the dragon shield.
So do I. Finley has so much cool shit that I just forget about.
I remember everything that you are wearing, not items that you carry.
Mm.
But yeah, I knew I was gonna get him with. I want you to know, Worm did look different, but while we were playing, I found that little guy, and I was like, yes, that is Worm now.
Oh my god, what was the candidate for the other worm?
I might still use them, so I'm not gonna show them.
I love how like we automatically love the most chaotic and weird characters like Worm,
I am Worm.
Errol, Rat.
Wait. Who was Jennifer Coolidge?
saving.
They have not been introduced yet. Maybe.
What the fuck do you mean? I really want a hot dog.
How
I could really go for a hot
Look,
dog
I
right now.
honestly, maybe I thought you guys get further.
Oh really?
I'm sorry that I have to get up at a decent time in the morning.
I'm not. This is the usual time span. I'm saying I thought you guys would get further in the usual time span.
We did kind of lollygag a little bit.
Yeah,
We all
you guys got-
really
you guys got
wanted
plenty of
a
work.
hot dog.
You
yeah,
guys-
we definitely lollygag with like the giant with the Jennifer Coolidge bit. We took our sweet time with that.
But yeah,
we really did.
you guys got plenty to think about now, and what the Royal Advisor's 5 vassals, which by the way, Royal Advisor is also the Royal Scientist.
You're saying
Yeah.
vassals. Do you mean vessels?
No,
Nope, vassals.
Vassals.
If you
Uh,
want
Sorry, I
to
thought-
know,
I thought he was saying it in like an accent. Okay.
yeah, no, it's vassals. Just to make sure I'm getting.
But-
Vassals in like old timey terms are basically like subordinates to someone.
Ah. Oh, okay. Word.
What did you
That
just
makes
roll
sense.
for? Oh, investigation.
Oh.
Why did Roll20 get a format update, and why does the fucking sidebar look like that now? Does anyone else see that?
Oh,
Did you finally update?
That's
Yeah,
nasty.
are you kidding? Are you kidding? I updated like long ago. I fucking love
Yeah,
this. I've been.
Oh,
we've been
mine.
on this.
I don't go on this enough to just randomly update it. I think it just
That's why I can
So then,
make a cone that looks like
how
this.
do you do that one?
So if you see where the measuring stick is,
Yeah.
all that it used to be was just a line, right? Well, if you click on the measuring stick and then it says where shape is, You click on it, you can make either a square
Oh,
or a circle,
or a
a
cone.
cone,
That's
or a
sick.
and then you can change what the differences are. So if you put like a cone with a 90-degree angle, it looks like that. Or with a 60-degree angle,
Fuck.
your
Okay.
classic 45.
I always wondered how you could do that. I don't know why it
And then it-
finally updated.
You probably
And then you've
pressed
got-
X on it before.
Yeah, and then you've got
Maybe.
like either flat or rounded, where it's either rounded, or you want to add a linger to it,
Hell yeah.
or the delay,
Linger.
or it delays instantly.
Linger by the Cranberries?
But yeah, good
Oh,
session,
that's
guys.
so cool! I didn't even. Oh my god, you can actually like make it linger in the. Ah! Learning new shit every time.
But yeah,
That's
good
why
session,
it was
guys.
okay. Yeah, that was a good session.
It was that was a very nice session.
Informative.
Nice.
Felt like there was good talking.
Good role play. Very nice.
Good job, Saldo, for doing all of it.
Yes.
Lilia? What? Fucking the bag man. The bag man. Fuck
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Brendan.
Fucking bag man.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm gonna
So
kill you.
what you're thinking is that it's not what's it called? Like a never-ending bag. It's a bag of holding. It's like a doorway.
No, so let me. I don't know what's going on in the world, but let me just explain what the fucking situation between like in the real world right now between Brendan and I is.
I didn't
We
do
got
anything.
the bag of holding, and I was making some offhanded comment about the bag man. I was like, fucking better not put a bag man in the bag, Brendan. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because he's never heard of what's been known as the bag man. And I explained to him that the Bagman is a very interesting bit of D&D lore because it's the one creature in like that's been referenced in D&D modules and like rule books as it's only one creature that's been mentioned as a myth. It's like people are in the actual fucking books for D&D. It's like, oh, people talk of the elusive bagman that was said to have been like an adventurer that got stuck in a bag of holding and now like teleports between bags and like shit like that, and like will like take you in your sleep and stuff like that, right? And it's become a superstition in adventuring parties and yada yada yada. And he's like, and I fucking introduced him to that when we got the bag of holding, and he's like, oh, that's interesting, fucking crazy. And now shit's missing from the bag of holding. And I was like, damn it, Brendan, I never should have told you about the fucking bag man.
Can I tell you something, Nick?
What?
I did know what the bagman was when you told me about all that.
Fuck you. Asshole.
I could not for the life of me tell you I did know, because then that would cause suspicion.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I know what the bagman is. Who knows if this is the bagman? That's crazy.
So he's in this?
Maybe.
We don't know.
God
We don't.
damn it.
Or it's the fucking bag storm, the bag lightning storm.
Or it's
Because fucking-
Oban, and that's where Oban went.
He's the bag of holding.
This is the bag of holding.
Jesus.
Who
Joe,
hacked-
okay?
It's
Joe,
Joe,
okay.
Who had
dying
actually
right now.
coughing in the background?
Skylar.
Look,
Oh, a little
Oban
bit.
is fine. Oban's fine.
There he is. Also, Brendan,
Sure.
I have a
Everything is
fine.
Brendan, I have a magic item in mind. I want the tome of understanding.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then I want the ring of three wishes.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Oh,
want the
I'll
deck
get
of
on
many
that.
things. I want the deck of many things.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely get on that.
Do you know what the tome of understanding is?
Fuck no.
He doesn't understand.
You should take a look at the Tome of Understanding.
Sure thing.
Or you take a look at the Tome
So,
of Understanding.
anyways, good night,
Are you looking
stream.
at this though? Good night, stream. Oh, we're
Good
still
night, stream.
Yeah,